Testing. Testing. 1, 2. 1, 2, testing. Oh, la, la, la. Okay, there we go. It took a long time for it to connect. That was really weird. It took a long time for it to connect. That was really weird. Okay. Hello, Xavier. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. How are you? Okay, everything seems to be working now, which is great. Gonna get dailies, get them out the way. We are going to spend some energy because I have a little bit stockpiled. And that will give people a chance to come in before I start doing the story. I do have events as well. You're good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Do not deadly assault yet. Huh? I know Shiyu I need to do because Shiyu reset. I don't know about Shiyu. Hello, gotcha. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. Wait, chat isn't. Your chat is here. Chat is here. Okay, so that's main story. We're going to spend a little bit of energy just to make sure that it's open. Spoilers in DA. Oh, you mean like there's a boss in DA? That's a new story. I gotcha. Okay, we can do that. We can hold off on doing that. Okay, so you're now good. You're good. I think Sakaku's the one that's going to need the attention. Yes, sir. Okay, there we go. So Sakaku needs skill points. Thought this man was going to... I told you guys I was going to start an hour late today. What's wrong with Zenless? Gotcha. So what's wrong with Zenless? Was I cleared APOC in the strangest way possible? Fantastic.
Adjusting for wind.
Guess I'll stay. Well, I appreciate it, chat. You know, because it is a story-based game. Just saying. Me and their story in my story-based video game.
Who do you need? Quick shot.
I mean, I didn't play ZZZ. That's fine. Oh, that reminds me. Did you all hear that HSR's 3.7 patch got pushed up 3 weeks? So now we're going to be stuck with the second phase banners even longer, which is actually a good thing. It is such a good. It's very rare when a Hoyo pushes banners back, but when they do it, that is a good thing. It's a great thing. They don't do it very often, but when they do it, it's amazing. You mean 30 days? However, well, 3 weeks is about 30. So yeah, it's 71. So 3 weeks is about 30 days. More time to save? Absolutely. I think that's great. Especially with the next patch being the last patch until 4.0, I believe. Like, that's fantastic. Might just not do the story for another 3 patches or so. Why not? Lovely. It's a fantastic thing. It's super, super nice. I mean, Jab, if you plan on getting Shengwang, the new... Oh, what's it called? The new... Void Hunter. You might want to do the story, because her materials are either going to be this patch or next patch. One of the two. So you wanna try and get that if you want to get the character. If not, there's literally no reason for you to do the story unless you really want to. I'm gonna try and get Cypher. I want to get Cypher so bad, but I literally, because she's my favorite character from Infurious by far, hands down. But I have no reason to get her because I have no one on my account that actually benefits from her. So I'm just going to kind of be very jealous of everyone that ends up getting Cypher, which is really sad because I really like Cypher. But great character pickup regardless. Why did I show you my APOC run? It has to have been the most brain I've ever used. Like Gears Return and Batman Sleep was coming out. Sure. Of course you can.
Suppressing fire. Countering.
But yeah, I'm also kind of teetering on the fence of anyone knows, like, Michael Jordan? Is that who you're talking about? I know that. I don't know anyone else named Jordan. Also, I think Dailyn may benefit. She probably will. Yeah, she's fantastic in almost every team. Barring a few. For whatever reason, she's not, like, the best with Hugo, which makes no sense. But I guess they just, for some reason, picked Hugo and was like, not that guy. Which is really weird.
The target's weary. Allow me, Eve. Take the shot. Target locked. Countering. Time to pin them down.
Beat Nameless King yesterday? Very big. Yeah, I know this is gonna make Jab like facepalm, but the only like Souls-like game I've ever played has been Elden Ring. I have beaten Elden Ring. It's a very, very good game, but I never. Well, I can't play Bloodborne because they like to lock that into Dungeon of the PS4 world. But I have never played Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3. But I do know who the Nameless King is because I do play Night Rain, and he's in Night Rain. He's very difficult. Perfect. Get these to 11 if I can. I don't want to spend extra. How much excess energy do I have stockpiled? 1,200? We can totally spend some of that. Heck yeah. Yep. Dailyn would probably benefit, but I think if I'm going to do... Because I don't have very many summons. And I'm already debating not waiting until guarantee and trying to get... excuse me. Ning... I don't know how to say her name. Ningguang, I think. I don't know how to say her name. Trying to get her early. So I'm probably going to have to save this entire patch and hope I can just accumulate as much summons as humanly possible. And then just kind of go from there. But I might try and get the Void Hunter. Because obviously it's a Void Hunter. Like, come on, how can you not? Also feel like I'm going back to the Dark Souls 3 grind. Very nice. I read that twice, but that's okay. I built my cart, be proud of me. Y'all took it years off my life. I am proud, that's awesome. And also welcome in, Stans. How are you doing today?
Quick shot.
Yeah, I am actually pre-farming because my Chisa build's not done, and I think it's a really, 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 really good build. I'm very proud of my Chisa build. And now I'm pre-farming for Cart because she's who I'm going to get next. So I'm trying to get Cart and Chikona pre-farm before they even come out. Is it going to get done? No, I'm broke. But I'm going to try. There we go. I beat Dark Souls 1, I'm going to beat Dark Souls 3, I'm going to try and beat Dark Souls 2. Where's Win Meets is it good? I've heard a lot about that game. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, if that makes any sense. Ningguang is a Genshin. I know, yes, I'm aware Ningguang is a Genshin character, but I know her name is similar to that. That's why I said Ningguang. I need Danjin buffs, or like Danjin 5-star. I don't know if they'll buff a 4-star. I don't think they do that.
Just finishing the jump.
But there's always an option to come up with a 5-star variation of Danjin.
Suppressing fire.
Remember when I said I wasn't going to build Yahari? Uh-huh.
Heads up.
And you said no matter what I said, you'd never do it. Had a very thankful Thanksgiving from the RNG gods. Got Dailyn's W engine, and that's awesome. One pull for Wenshin's amazing. We do love to see that. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Stan. I actually don't know if Wuthering Waves has buffed any character. I don't know if they do that. Because they're pretty decent about their character, like, power creep. So I don't know if they do that or not. Alright. So that looks like that's the end of that. We are not going to spend any more energy. I think we go ahead and we get Shiva out of the way. That way it gives me more summons and it allows me to have it done. And then we can just do a ghost story. And if people aren't here, then it's unlucky river ducky. Okay, so Miyabi, Shifu. Do we want to do? We do. Okay, so it is Miyabi Shifu. Miyabi Shifu. I might enjoy using Yatari more than I thought. It's almost like I'm matching. But I'm glad. That is nice. The way Yatari has become my most fun agent needs to be studied. She's a fun character. She's really, really fun. Her mechanics are really goofy, and her animations are goofy. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I'm glad that you guys are liking it. Rude. Alright, so as per usual, I'm going to try to keep up and talking about chat while I do this, but obviously sometimes I'm going to go very quiet.
I'm unstoppable.
I'll talk as much as I can while I do this, of course.
Go now, child. Press the attack. Surrender.
I hate it when he does that. It's so annoying.
Attack incoming. Sorry, I'm late, Yanagi.
Oh, you know what? I actually do know something about this new boss, I'm pretty sure. Because it's like a nerf to Miyabi again. Because they don't like Miyabi anymore. They're trying... Hoyo was trying so hard to nerf Miyabi without actually nerfing Miyabi. It's so funny.
Resistance is futile.
There you go. I still don't like the HP drain, but I cannot put Yatari down. Because it doesn't. The HP drain is not as big a deal as you think it is. I promise. I promise it's not.
Pretty cool, huh?
They actually lived that. I'm surprised.
Inadequate. Let's make this quick.
Watch out! I'll take you.
I'll raise you my claws.
Rude.
I got you.
And buff. And Yishuan.
What a nuisance. Reality and illusion.
I win.
Get still.
Is it nerf to Miyabi, Hugo, and Soldier Zero Seed? Yeah, it's like a pseudo nerf for like a bunch of different characters. And I mean, like, it makes sense. Like, the characters are very, very strong, but like, can we maybe stop the Miyabi slander, please? I like using Miyabi. Please let me use Miyabi. I mean, I'm sure she'll do fine, regardless, but still. Ooh. I love my Evelyn team. Yeah, you can send the link whenever you want. Xavier. The boss is immune to anomaly. Yeah. I don't know if it's this one. It might be, because again, I'm not looking at DA, but I have heard that there is a boss that is immune to anomaly attribution. So, yes. No, you come here. Thank you. There we go.
Leave it to me. I'll watch over you. Inadequate. What a nuisance.
Don't look at it until you know the story. Okay, I can do that.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
The new DA boss, Ain. Is it just not fun or is it just challenging? Which one is it? Because I gotta know.
Strength and finesse. Concentrate. Cycle of yin and yang.
Both? Oh, that's fun.
As decreed.
Living, that's insane. Not fun in my opinion. Okay. Okay. I guess this boss is going to be more centered around Banyue and Dailyn, isn't it? Because it's really interesting how Zenless has started doing their like teasers. Because it's like they're teasing Shuangguang even though she's not out yet. So in my brain, Shuangguang's next phase, but she's not. So I'm like constantly wrong about like what I need to do because it's not Shuangguang's not next. She's next patch. She's not next phase. They kind of glanced over Banyue, but she was technically like last time. So I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. But it is a little weird how they're doing their teasings of the characters.
Suppressing fire. Heads up.
Perfect. There we go.
Take the shot. Adjusting for wind.
I always see if I can actually kill it with her auto, even though it does no damage. There's no point in me doing so.
Let our souls resonate. The target's exposed. Nothing breaches my defense. We fight together. The best defense is a strong offense. Precision.
Yeah, all of the Wuwa characters look absolutely phenomenal. They look amazing. I'll say it's Physical Ice Week. Yeah, like whenever a new boss is being added, you always kind of just look at the characters coming out and you're going to go, that one. That's the one that's going to have all the problems. So I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. Okay, so I guess this is a... What do I do second half? Electric, physical. I don't really have like a physical character. I guess I can just run Evelyn again. I like Evelyn. Except this guy probably has a my ass shield, so we'll go ahead and do that. Hey, buddy, pal, best friend of this buddy. But yeah, hey, Blue, what's going on? It's nice to see ya. The financial hopes are being placed on Ye, hence why we skipped over Banyue like a skippable ad on YouTube. Yeah, I feel like a lot of Zenless's, like obviously Zenless makes a lot of money anyway, but a lot of their big revenue comes from like the characters like the Void Hunters, like Shifu, Miyabi, and then you also have Shuangguang, who is now coming out next patch, which is also probably why they released the trailers for her now instead of waiting for her actual banner, because she's probably going to have something to do with maybe not a major role, but she's gonna have a role in the new story.
Resistance is futile.
But yeah, so I'm interested. I'm hitting E, please.
I'm unstoppable. It's over. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Message retracted. What's going on? Hmm?
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
It won't hurt.
Waste of time. Sorry, I'm late, Yana. Weak spot located. The cold is silent. to work now. An open purging slash.
There's Zeka. There's Zeka. Hello, Zeka. How you doing today? It's nice to see you.
Stay focused. Scatter.
That's diabolical.
Press the attack. Surrender. Mind and body.
Hello, Asumi. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. How are you guys? I'm doing Shiyu defense at the moment, so if I go a while without responding to your messages, that's why I will try my best to keep responding to messages as they come out. But just give me a little bit of leeway. But it's good to see you guys. Sponge think no perfect. You're not gonna pull for the income she is. She presides in the story much more than both Dailyn and Banyue. Seriously? I never understood why they did that, because they also kind of did that with Orphe's banner, where it was like Orphe came out banner-wise in Phase 2, but the main story was about Orphe. And then Seed was the event that you only unlock after playing the main event of Orphe. So it makes more sense to make Orphe's banner first, make people do the main event, get really attached to Orphe, which means they're more likely to pull, then have the event come out with Seed's second phase. But I don't know why they're doing this. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but also I'm not a marketing person. Maybe it does make a lot of sense for them. I have no idea, but it's a little interesting because HSR doesn't do this. No, it's just a Zenless thing. I have a spicy pure fiction run for you. You're gonna laugh. Is it like, oh no, I can only guess what it is. Yeah, go for it. All right, bust your bill.
Pretty cool. Allow me.
I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting what each one actually is, because she's not ether, she's rupture, so but it's just a subset of ether. I keep forgetting that. That's okay. That means I could use Evelyn again. So this, and then we'll do Evelyn, because I don't have any other team that I could possibly use. The comeback of Corn would be crazy. Yes, it is, Zeka. You're good to go. You are good to go. There we go. Evelyn team. Did the other person give you the APOC run? Yes. Yes. I have it pulled up. I have them pulled up. From a marketing standpoint, it's just to put her out in front, basically screaming so much for this girl. Yeah, it's putting her in the forefront, but I don't understand why they like. Maybe they're like cutting their losses and they don't think Banyue is going to do well. But that also doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because if like, then why make him, right? If you expect him to not do well. I'm not sure. Again, not a marketing person, so I have no idea. Okay.
You cannot stop. Press the attack.
He's not going to do well. If I had unlimited zones, I would be pulling for Banyue, because I think he's really cool. I really enjoyed this character in Last Quest with Yadari. I think it was great. But that is just me. I'm a very small minority of, you know, I don't know. How many people play Zenless? It's in the millions. Oh, I was expecting the bounce. That's so annoying. Considering starting Wu for Chisa. Wu's a very good game. And it's also less expensive to whale on than your other ones, because weapon is guaranteed at 80, which is really nice. Oh. Also, Cheese is just a really good support to have anyway, so you'd be set for the supports. At least one person plays it, I have to say. Oh, I'm sure Banyue will have people that will pull for him 100%. He's not going to make them zero money. It's just compared to, like, well, another part of it is the fact that Banyue is a dude, and Zenless is heavily male dominated. So, like, people who literally are only here for the characters that they like, no one's gonna pull for Banyue. But like He seems cool. If I had unlimited summons, I would pull for Banyue. And even if I had unlimited summons, I would not get every character in Zenless. But that is, again, just me. Rude.
Take the shot.
There we go.
Heads up. Don't
There we go.
cross the line.
Cancel.
Suppressing fire.
Cancel.
Nothing breaches my defense.
$1 billion. Yep, 100%. 100%.
Recalibrating.
I'm kind of expecting him to have my asthma shield, which is why I'm not. There it is. Yeah, which is why I wasn't doing the whole thing with the. Are you gonna do the thing again? Nope.
Target locked. Your
Okay, there we go.
ends with me.
He's not wrong. I mean, yeah.
Sniper's Creed.
I tend to
One
be
shot,
correct.
one kill.
Well, I try to be correct. Sometimes I'm not. No, it fast fell me into no. I ruined it. I was not expecting that. I'm so sad. That's so unfortunate. I just lost out on half of Evelyn's damage. That feels so bad.
Suppressing fire. The melody of combat. Heads up. Supporting position. This song is dedicated.
Wah 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 wah.
The target's exposed. Adjusting for wind. Don't cross the line. Fire support ready.
We're at 85, 89. We're getting there. Stun.
Nothing breaches
Evelyn.
my defense. Take the shot.
Evelyn.
The
Oh,
best defense is a strong offense.
there we go, gamers. 3 max follow-ups in a row. Woo! No, you're talking about what I said. The executive order. When I saw that both MCs are trash, I backed that idea entirely. What do you mean both MCs are trash? You Rover? Rover's awesome. Either of them is really, really cool. Ooh, Ice. I love Ice. And then, okay, so it's Miyabi, Shifu. Or Shifu Miyabi. Here we go. 1 by millimeter. Yes. Speaking of weapons, I lost 75-25 on Siren Lyco. Unfortunate. I tend to be correct, he says while glazing. I try not to glaze dot because dot is not the best damage method in the game, but I've never claimed it to be. I know dot's always been on the back pedal when it comes to having a strong team. I just like it a lot personally. I don't ever but I don't ever say dot's the best damage in the game because it's not. But I do like dot. So no, I'm technically still correct because I don't claim dot to be the strongest. I just claim to like dot, which is two different things. So wording is very, very important. All right. This is the last one for Shiyu. Hopefully I can get an S rank on it and then we go from there. I love that Zeka and Xavier are arguing, and it's like, if someone doesn't want to play dot, there's no reason for them to be forced to play dot. It's okay.
Inadequate.
Although it is kind of funny, because this is how I feel trying to convince Xavier that characters that lose HP is not a bad thing. This is exactly what it feels like sometimes. Oh, missing that one's crazy. It's wasting my precious, precious, precious time.
Bring on the fireworks! What a nuisance. Let's make this quick. Like a shadow.
Alright, Shifu.
Strength and finesse.
Cancel all.
Obliterate form and spirit. Release. Ether purge.
It's very unfortunate. I did mess that up. I was looking at chat. Alright, I know for a fact that this guy has my asthma shield, so I'm going to save the other two ults for that specific instance. Like that. There we go. Owie.
The name of the night emissary. Pretty, right? Inadequate.
What hit me? Was it his little, like, excess lightning thing? I've never seen that happen before. There we go, Shifu. Oh. I couldn't get the swap in time because it wasn't her second ult, it was her first. That's unfortunate. Give it to me. Give it to me. I still don't really know how to play Yishuan. So I actually play her incorrect as well. Basically the whole gimmick with her is she wants to be on field 99% of the time, which is why she likes being with Fufu so much. But the one gimmick that I'm not doing correctly is after you use her enhanced ult, which is this one, you're supposed to hold shift and then do the miasmic entities, which gives you a lot more energies, which allows you to throw out more stuff. I always forget to do that. But so basically, when the enemy's not stunned, use her E. When you get this, depending on if they have miasmic shield, just keep chucking it out. And then whenever you use this, hit shift. Like, so I guess to boil it down as much as possible, if stunned, hold. If not stunned, E. When you use this, hit shift. Repeat. That's like the most bare bones way to play her. Even though I also forget to hit her shift, because her shift's really strong. I just keep forgetting. Why on earth would I ever choose Dot over Saber and Caster? It would make no sense for you to choose an E0 Dot team over your E6 teams. It makes no sense. But yeah. That's just objectively wrong. No, actually it's not. There is no objective to which character is cool or not, because that's a personal directive. Hello, Dragon. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. Right now, we are doing Shiyu defense. I'm on the last, I guess, segment of section 0 or 7. So, but no, I'm going to have to be skipping Dailyn because I don't have the summons, which is really unfortunate because she's really strong and has really cool animations.
You cannot stop me. It's over. Surrender.
Dang. Yes. I also I if I can scramble enough summons, I do want to try and get the Void Hunter that's coming out next patch probably. So that's my goal. That is where my immediate summons are going to be going. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I got her
Body.
in weapon with only 60 pulls. You might get lucky. I know, like, statistically, it's only a 50-50,
Don't be afraid.
but because of my... But Banyue's phase 2, next patch is going to be, Shuanguang. So, like... Yes, which means that I have effectively one patch to save.
I swear on my blade.
Rather be eaten by dogs. What? Like, that's crazy.
Resistance is futile. My blade is already. I found you. Cut through chaos.
Yes. So, maybe if I can get enough summons, I'll try and get the new Void Hunter, even if I can't get her weapon, because dang, does she look really cool. And she's a Void Hunter. Like, all the Void Hunters have been super, super fun to play so far. And they've just been really strong because they're, you know, they're Void Hunters.
My blade is already. Surrender. Yep. Weakling. Resistance is futile. Yep.
Is it gonna give me the option to parry? Thank you. Oh no, it gave me the wrong one. No, let me swap to Banyue, please.
It's over.
22 seconds.
The only option.
There we go. Yeah, when in doubt, Banyue it out. We love that. I wish you luck. Get her M3 with weapon. That I don't have the summons for that. That's literally impossible. But I appreciate the wishing of the luck. Thank you, Dragon. Sweep. There we go. Max you. There we go. Okay. So now that that's done, see, how many summons do I have? I have 82 plus 16. So I've already actually at... I have 90, so I technically already have guarantee 50. I don't have a guarantee for the character. So I feel like if I skip Dailyn and Banyue, I could get... I mean, getting 90 summons in a patch is really pushing it. But I do have all of this patch's events going on that I can do. So we might be able to kind of fandangle that, maybe. All right. So after we do these character trials, because I will forget, we will start story. Bonk. There we go. Objective cleared. Watch the vids when? Probably after story. Probably after I get done with the story today.
I'm not. Don't let your guard down.
What would you say is the best OOTO scenes in this so far? Oh, that's a good question. I may be biased. Actually, no, for a matter of fact, I'm very biased. But I really do like Banyue. Actually, anything in Section 6's OST is just fantastic.
Prostrate yourself before the abyss.
But yeah, Harumasa's is also really good. His is more kind of somber and sad, though. Bernice's song, that is true, actually. Bernice has the best. on a little flames. We love Bernice. Bernice is so much fun. She would definitely be a character I would like to pull just because I like having I like her as a character. She would literally not be any benefit to my account whatsoever. I main Yixuan. Yes, you have the M6 Yixuan, and that's yeah. Yeah. So are you? Yep. Yeah. I remember you. I remember you. With enough energy, press. What? Why am I playing Street Fighter? So it's E, auto, E, auto, E. Why? Rock, 2 basic attack. Rock, paper. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Intercept.
Auto, E, auto, E.
Dial 1 for complaints.
Okay. But yeah, so Dragon, have you done the story so far, or no? Have you gotten to that yet? While in combat, Dailyn will gradually accumulate positive. I love that it's called positive reviews. Landing hits the EX special attack, rock EX. Okay, yeah, whatever. Positive reviews go up at a maximum of 120. When positive reviews reaches 90 and Dailyn uses chain attack, welcome Matt. Chain attack upgraded to an ultimate. When a teammate triggers an ultimate, this way Dailyn consumes 60. Oh. Yeah, she's gonna be really strong. She's gonna be really strong. What? It will consume 90 to force a chain attack window. This is insane. This character's nuts. And then I can force an ult with Billy. That is really cool. This character is going to be one of those characters that's going to be relevant for a long time.
Dad, what's with all the overachievers today? Turn around. Smash them.
Oh, does it not give you iframes with her E? I would feel like it should. With you being able to do it like almost infinitely. Maybe that's why it's not letting you have it.
Easy target.
I got her with her weapon already. She's up E. Oh yeah, no. I think all of us knew. Well, the people that were able to do.
Are you satisfied with the service?
Or well, when you're inundated with leaks, unfortunately, you do know that she's absolutely just busted. She's very strong, and she's only going to get better with more characters. I'm assuming she's going to end up being Shuanglong's best in slot for a long time. That's what I'm going to assume, because that's what they like to do, is they like to release the supports first, and whoever misses them is going to have to get them on the rerun. To then benefit the character that they actually care about, which in this instance is going to be Shuanglong. So.
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
Yeah, so she's like a weird. I mean, I guess she is technically a stunner, isn't she? This character's gonna be fun. Love how all the Hoyo games have at least one OST that made everyone go wild, except for Genshin. Genshin's music's a lot more environmental than ZZZ's and HSR's is, so I'll give them that. You see, song is actually the best in my opinion. I play it at work and my class loves it as well. Very nice. That is awesome. Yeah, you gotta condition them with. You gotta condition them early. Okay, so this is now done. Tactics is done. I'm waiting on Banyue. Oh, so see, there we go. Dragon, we were talking about people are probably not going to get Banyue. There's not going to be very many people that get Banyue. But you are going to get Banyue. Is it just because you like having every character, or do you actually like Banyue as a character, if that makes any sense? Main lights. Yep. All right, let's go. Story time. I tested Dailyn with Yadhari. Oh yes. Oh yes. Usually when the Hoyo games release the support, they try to make the support work with the characters released before the support and after the support, and then you kind of have whatever. The first really strong male DPS, I can't skip him. Plus he's Leo aligned, so that's facts. That's actually facts. I really like Banyue. I do. Honestly, Banyue is confusing. Does he know? Probably not, since this is my first interaction with the story. So probably don't know. But yeah, I really liked Banyue from what I saw in the last story, but we never got to play as him, so maybe it's different as actually playing as him. Is this not voiced? This isn't voiced. Why is this not voiced? This is main story. What? Okay, well, Fairy's voiced.
Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation.
Weird for these cutscenes. It's a little, yeah. They usually are voiced because it's a main story and it's a cutscene. There it. Okay, maybe it was a bug.
She and Senior Ye both went.
Senior Yi. I mean, I think it was pretty obvious that he was going to turn into a bad person when he was the only one out of the group that we saw that wasn't playable. So, I'm not surprised by this. We require 50k, yeah. If you log in and play the game every day, maybe. Mevarok met her and a storm intertwining with the fates of the Yi siblings was already brewing in the depths of the Lemnian Hollow. Does the creator actually exist? The answer is no. Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof? The creator knew your nightmares, knew your fears. We call that hallucinations. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from who you really are? The creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose. This is literally just them being manipulated by the Hollow as an entity.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares, the thing you fear most.
It turns out he's actually playing as Shanghua.
The very thing you stop, no matter what it costs. The one with the most terrifying consequences. Your wish is to stop.
That's respectable. I'd will and Mighty too. Mighty's very cool.
The authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing.
I mean, the cinematics look dope as heck.
I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
I mean,
Xiaoguang.
we kind of knew she was cooked as soon as she picked up the swords, because those are basically a death sentence. So, like, I'm not surprised by this. Swabian's temple is still bathed in tranquil, peaceful, everyday calm. Until right now. Oh, I forgot he's in a speech outfit. Perfect timing. Everyone from the temple went out with Bellion. Oh, it's pronounced Beeline. Beeline today to help the neighbors, so I guess it's just us at the Swabian temple. I was gonna ask you to help tidy up the guest room. Next time when Senior Shuanghuang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter. Is everyone already back? Okay, hold on 1 second. This needs to be corrected immediately. There we go. Okay. That's better. That's better. All right, cool. Also, the Swabian Temple's auto management. Yes. That's a huge. Okay, I was like, I don't know who that is. That's huge. We love that. Even my wife doesn't know about the secret stash. Interesting. Is it supposed to be pseudo voice acted? I'm usually everything is, I don't know. This is weird. Something tells me Yi Xuanguang will power creep. I don't know if they will. I think Zenless, from what it seems like, has put Miyabi as like the pinnacle if they're not trying to go above what Miyabi's capable of, and they are releasing a bunch of enemies that just kind of wall Miyabi so you can't use her against them, which is the only thing they can do because they can't directly nerf Miyabi. So I don't. They might power creep Miyabi in the like, but Void Hunter. So yeah, I mean Miyabi is also a Void Hunter. People thought Yixuan was going to power creep Miyabi, and then Miyabi was a whole tier above her until Yixuan ended up getting characters that supported her. Now they're the same tier. How do I pronounce it? I wish it was voice acted because then I could know how to pronounce her name. Xuanguang is probably going to seem stronger than Miyabi at first, but that's because all the enemies coming out are made to specifically stop you from using Miyabi, and they're supposed to be weak to Xuanguang. Once the phase of her is over, they'll probably be on equal footing because they'll both have their premium supports, and the enemies won't be tailored to either of them. So when she releases, she'll probably seem stronger, but that's because she'll have the buffs with a new character in like Chi defense and stuff like that. And on top of that, they'll also have characters or the enemies geared towards her rather than geared towards Miyabi. Because all the enemies that have been coming out for the past like 4 updates have been specifically meant to stop you from using Miyabi, which really sucks. But it also makes sense because Miyabi's still rampant. I'm betting Yi Xuanguang will power creep. Like I said, it'll seem like that, but given enough time, it'll settle back down to being what it usually is. I have no problem with every Void Hunter being in the same tier as Miyabi. Makes total sense because they're all Void Hunters. But I think Zenless is kind of like Miyabi's the height. There's not going to be a character that's just drastically stronger than her because they've actively made it so that the characters that might have been stronger than Miyabi had their kits nerfed before they were released or changed. So it seems like that's the upper limit of characters, and then everyone else is going to be that or lower. Not till they release Sunbridger. True. That could be true. Also, I don't think Yixuan is a Void. So Yixuan is not an official Void Hunter, but she has been stated several times to be just as strong as one. Even by the mayor standards, she's just as strong as a Void Hunter, but she's not officially recognized as one because the title of Void Hunter is given to people that hunt hollows. Obviously, Yixuan is a disciple of the Shuebian Temple, so she's not a Void Hunter, but she's just as strong as one. So she's not legally, she just hasn't officially accepted. I don't think she actually said no. I don't know if she said no or not. I just know that in terms of strength, she's on par with them. She's just not she doesn't have that title, because Void Hunters aren't like, they're like titles. They're given to people. They're not like once you reach a certain point, they're just given to you, and you can say no. You don't have to be a Void Hunter as well. And judging from Yixuan's personality, she probably doesn't want to be because that's even more work for her to do. She said no to the title, but she's still on the same power level. Yes, exactly. It is so strange that this is voice acted. Mm-hmm. Maybe check your settings. I don't, because they were talking earlier. I mean, I can check my settings, but I've done that by accident. Yeah, I can check. I think I can I can't. In HSR, you can access your audio settings no matter what you're doing. Everyone got hit with it. Yeah, I put everyone in timeout. Yes, exactly, Stan. Okay, why people no talk? Hmm? Audio. They're all talking. Like there's no dialogue's not muted. Language is obviously going to be that. I don't know why they're not talking. Maybe it's just the event being the event. I don't know. Why are they not talking? Maybe when we get to Dailyn, she'll talk, but even then, I don't know why they're not. I don't know. This is weird. Interesting. Weiss is a very soothing voice. His voice is not Paimon, that's for sure. They dropped a notice before the story came out saying part of it wouldn't be voiced. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, obviously I would prefer it be voiced, but as long as it's not like a bug that I have, then there's nothing I can do about it. I'm surprised she doesn't know. Yeah, so I'm assuming we also get it's only in the beginning. That'd be fantastic. That's fantastic. I guess this also means that we're getting Zhao, the free defense IC unit, next patch. I think they're coming out then, yeah?
That was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver. And
Why now?
I can depend on in White Bay now.
I was taking a drink of water. Why are they voicing him now? Okay, now they're not being. I don't know what's going on. A teeny tiny favor.
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, this character's gonna grow on me really fast.
Huh?
You don't want?
Sure, no problem. Senior Xuanguang.
It cuts in and out. It's so weird. Hopefully a hotfix comes out for down the road. Many people aren't playing it right now because of it.
Yay!
I gotcha.
Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiao Guang for now.
Xiao
My brother
Guang.
and Shifu call me that. And can I
Okay.
just call you by your
Yeah, it's
name?
interesting that it's cutting in and out. I mean, it's nice that they are voice acted. I guess there's just a problem with the files being loaded correctly.
Yixuan Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
No, that makes total sense. Shifu's always looking out for us. Why would she not look out for everyone else? What? Your senior will protect you? That's probably not a good idea. She's on a time limit. Is it Beeline? Does Dank... I don't know what's going on. This is really weird. And like I guess I could try and put off. Well, I don't think Hoyo's ever done like a hotfix though. And I could like I guess put off doing the story, but then we're gonna have like extra catching up to do. This is how they chose. I mean, to give them credit, it is really hard to beta test every single thing when you have like, I don't know, 10, 20 beta testers versus when there's thousands and thousands of people playing it. That, and if you have the master build on your computer, it'll work. And then when you push it out, maybe there's a problem in the pushing out process. So I'm giving them a little bit of leeway because I don't think this obviously is not intended to be happening. Banyue Shibu's apprentices?
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting...
Well, it's not technically a production zone. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team. A few miners who had survived the disaster
that's so
wanted to go
stupid.
back and pick up some keepsakes. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed...
Do we get to play as her? In this story, there's no shot, right?
That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Yale went. Perfect. I can investigate.
That's so... What?
The old mining site.
No, I mean, I wouldn't expect them to let us play as her.
Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it.
Xiaoguang. I'm so bad at pronouncing the names. Xiaoguang. Xiaoguang. I'm never gonna pronounce that correctly. I'm considering building Billy for solo Billy Guns based.
I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion, truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. We also take on commissions as
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
I was kind of
we
expecting...
could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just need to let Belle know about the situation.
And he
first.
doesn't train? Oh my goodness. Also, chat, are those ears or is that just the way she has her hair? Because, like, I don't see ear folds in... I don't know. Are those ears or not?
Helping those in
I can't
theater is
tell.
part of what it
And it's
means to be a
it's very
disciple of
important that I know this
Nichiren.
information.
Besides,
Yet you'd wail for Hermione. I would not wail for anyone.
my
Those
brother
are
and I
ears?
actually
Int.
go way back with Banyue
What kind of
Shifu.
Thyran is she? She
It's been years since we
fox? Like Miyabi?
He really looked after us before.
Is she? I mean, I know she's a Thyran because she has a tail. But, like... What Thyran are you?
If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
S-Rank. I am super excited for S-Rank Billy because if you look at the way the banners have come out, they're perfectly mimicking last patch with Shifu.
So, you
So,
know
like,
Banyue Shifu too.
In, I think it's like
Let
what? Because it's
me try to contact him now.
new support comes out, Stunner, Void Hunter, free character, something there, and then the last person is always well, the last person was S Ambi, so a lot of people are thinking that that banner slot will be S rank Billy or something, which would be really, really cool. Probably based on some folktale or fantasy creature. Gotcha. But I don't like characters. So the Xavier, you make no sense. I don't like characters that waste their own HP. Anyway, I'm gonna get every character under the sun that takes their own HP. Like, what? Okay. Onward and upward. Hold on. You're kind of short. Where are you? You're the tallest female character in the game. Chat, why is she? I guess she's like a... This is... Yeah, you're like a medium character height model. Do I have a... Technically, you're probably the smallest character. Yeah, she's medium character model.
Master, Banyue is
I
currently
like it.
inside Lemnian Hollow.
No
and
problem,
cannot
Stan.
be reached
Just for
at this time.
you.
If Banyue Shifu is in the hollow, he probably already knows about the trapped miners and is a...
Sorry, may I ask?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration.
Clay is also short.
I'm also
Yes.
Master's supreme assistant. The most versatile companion for hollow navigation. data
See, I've been
analysis,
missing
and
this. I miss Fairy's like witty little banter thing that she did through all of the 1.x updates.
Modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track. Hello, Miss Yeshun Wang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy sister.
I miss Fairy so much.
For arranging your guest room.
Hey,
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous.
This is okay.
I
This
can
is
also provide
diabolical.
you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75%.
Phanon? What about Phanon? You mean Phaethon?
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that.
thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things.
Understood. Miss
Interesting.
Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suebian Temple with you.
We're almost done with it. They did do a dev talk where they were like, yeah, a lot of people are saying that the Wi-Fi seems more of like just a giant side quest, and they're gonna. I think they said that we're ramping up into the port where it starts to connect to everything that we did in the past. I guess that it just took longer. I would rather them take longer to set up things like they're doing now rather than rushing it all in one patch and then, okay, we're going to condense everything about this new area into one patch. Here's 18 different characters. Go. So, like, you know.
All right. Phaethon and Xiaoguang's first mission begins now.
So, yeah. I just don't know. Zeka has Boot Hill. They have Sunday. They have Phanon. They have a few other ones. Like, you can look at my VODs. Zeka sends a lot of videos, and they're all... Like, there's usually a male in there every time. And now they're not voicing it. This is so strange. Is it like this for everyone, or is it just this for a select few? Well, my complaint was that the Wi-Fi Peninsula arc just haven't... Yes, a lot of people seem to be having... Like, I think it's cool, but I understand that it doesn't feel like it's main story. Like, main story material, if that makes any sense. So, like, I get it, and they actually mentioned that in a dev talk that a lot of people are having that consensus, so I think they said in the next few patches will be merged. Like, everything that we have been doing has just been setting up for stuff, because they didn't want to just jam all of the setup into one patch and then shoot somewhere else. So, like, I get it, but I think it's the necessary evil, if that makes any sense. But according to them, we should be getting into stuff that feels more main questy soon. It's for everyone, but it's only in the beginning. You'll get it past it soon enough. Gotcha. Okay. All right, well, let's go. But yeah, I think for the first time in Zenless's history, of my Zenless account history, I will be pulling for Xuanguang when she comes out. Even if I don't have guarantee, I'll just try whatever I can and squeeze as much polychrome out of this as possible, which means I actually have to do the hangout events again. All right.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
I'll pull Banquet when he reruns based.
I believe I've seen flowers like these before.
I've actually thought about making my Zenless pulls even more restrictive and only summoning when it's a Void Hunter. And then there are two characters that are best in slot, obviously. But I think that might be also a thing that I might try. But that's even more restrictive than my other one, so I don't know.
It's just
We'll see
like
what happens.
Boltzell said. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker.
I'm still shocked that
Places once swallowed
yokai
by
wasn't
it
part of
are
Wi-Fi.
starting to show
Would have
traces
been a
of
prime
life again.
opportunity to introduce these Wi-Fi being more mystic. That would have been really cool. I feel like the closest they got with that would be Lucia, kind of.
Is that so?
He doesn't drain HP. You know, maybe.
I've seen
No,
these
he probably
white
doesn't.
flowers before.
I don't think he's
A long
Rupture.
time ago.
I think he's just
But
physical.
where was it?
Or he's probably fire, actually. He had a lot of fire in his
Doesn't
animations.
matter now. Let's keep going.
Yeah, so how are you doing, Zamara? It's nice to see you.
Let's use disintegration.
What
to
is
create an
that?
obstacle.
Is that your weapon? No, that's your weapon. Oh, wait, is that the case for the weapon? I'm so confused. What? I can move you? Oh, let's go. Hold on. I can't walk. Let's go. I don't think this is supposed to be intentional. Oop. Okay, so she will trail me. I can just move her. Yeah, she's gonna trail me. Okay. That's goofy. He is Rupture, I think. Interesting. Are you gonna let me do the thing? Thank you. Well, Rupture characters usually always have something to do with HP. Maybe he gains shield. I don't know. Rupture's pretty new, so it's hard to say what the definitive stature is for them. Same as I've been losing 50-50 in Zenless, having to play from body. Right? I think it would be kind of interesting to only pull for Void Hunters going forward, but at the same time, that's a long time of not. So, oh, there's Dailyn. But that's also a long time of just not saving. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I think it actually entirely depends on if Zenless again having some of the best animation ever. I think that entirely depends on if I get Shuanggong. Again, that's not how you pronounce her name. Her eyes are very expressive. The animation of her eyes is very nice. Oh, me not taking this advice? So yeah, I don't know.
How important I am to this operation.
I think it actually makes the most sense for me to have different polling plans for the different games I play, because having the polling plan for HSR doesn't work for Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves is much more generous with the amount of summons you get, and the pity system works differently in that game. So I think I'm just gonna have different polling plans for the different games.
I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it.
And then maybe we can do something where it's like, if I only pull for Void Hunters and Zenless, and obviously they're best in slots, when they get their reruns, I can just get their Mindscapes. I don't know.
Causing a mess.
My record is now to 12 losses out of 14 50-50s. Zamara, you're a real trooper. You really are. Close enough. Welcome to CCZ, you know, right? 100%.
With a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kiddie navigation mode while I'm...
What is this character? What?
Hey, Dailyn. We meet again.
I did
What's
forget we
Top's
briefly meet her.
cross-department Customer service center.
We talked to her over the
With
phone.
Krampus?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
I feel that though. That's facts.
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason? If so, we should move together. It'll be safer that way.
I guess this is a good way to introduce her to the story so we can play as her.
Unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my
20k with the new DA boss. I still can't. Still feel a novel in and of itself. Yeah, my chat has told me not to look at anything regarding Deadly Assault until after I do this quest, because there's a lot of spoilers about this quest in Deadly Assault, so I don't know anything about the new boss, and I'll figure it out when we obviously get there. Attacking with her. Yep. Sharpie showcase win. I gave you guys like a quota. You hit it, and I'll make it. Until then, it's not being made.
Oops. There I go, running.
Also, again, I literally have no reason to build Sharpie. It's a waste of resources because I have no reason to use him. But if you will make it to that threshold, 100%, first thing I do, I will drop all the videos I'm working on right now, and I'll make that showcase. During battle, press the ally skill button and Yi Guang will enter the field, unleashing an EX special attack on enemies. After use, the ally skill will enter cooldown. Do it. Okay. Does anyone else kind of think she reminds them of... Oh, this is the new Bangbu. This guy looks sick. Does she kind of remind anyone of Jing Liu from HSR? Anyone? Just me?
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you? What? Yunquay Summit? No, no way! Smash them!
Bonk.
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to use these buffs ever. Because I don't have anyone on my team to use them on yet. Okay, I gotta check for chests. So we came this way, no chest this way. It probably won't let me leave. It's not gonna let me leave until I check on it. Okay, I have to be careful of chests. I have to be careful. I won't name the boss. I actually don't remember the name of the boss anyway. They just call it question mark. Yeah, I haven't done the story quest yet, so my chat told me that I should finish it, and then we can do the assault, and that way I don't spoil anything for myself going down the line, which is fair. But yeah, I if we have enough time, I do want to do the assault today. If not, we will be streaming Zenless again tomorrow because I have events and stuff to do as well. And I gotta scrape through the rest of the summons on my account. But I remember the boss. That's fair. Alright, any chests? Doesn't look like it? Okay. Oh, this is a puzzle. I'm assuming that this is a new area that we unlock for exploration after the story quest. So that'll be a puzzle for chests. The people are calling it the new worst DA boss, and I agree. Listen, I'm so used to being... Well, I don't want to say that, because that sounds negative. Like, I do like Deadly Assault. I think it's fun, and I have been able to get all the pulls out of it, which is the most important thing, I think. I am a little disheartened that I still can't consistently 3-star it. So if this is another boss that just walls Miyabi, like, I don't know what to do, because the past 4 bosses, maybe 3 or 5, I don't know, that have come out have specifically meant to wall Miyabi. So I just don't know what to do. It's so sad. Amazing boss cinematically, but it sucks to fight. I have heard that he's not fun to fight, and I will obviously weigh in when I fight the boss as well. But I refuse to speak about that. Oh, I'm aware what I think I know what he does. Yes, I know he's gonna wall Miyabi. I know for a fact. Yeah, 45. Yeah, I know he walls Miyabi. But that was spoiled to me before the patch went live. I was spoiled on that a while ago. So yeah, I just kind of a part of me, it makes sense because obviously Miyabi is like really, really strong. She's really strong. But the amount of stuff that walls her, with the amount of bosses that are in the pool of Deadly Assault, I don't know how many there actually are, but it feels like half of them wall Miyabi, which means I can only use Miyabi a half of the time, assuming all 3 of them can be used on Miyabi, and on top of that, the boss that has the anomaly buff is one that works with Miyabi. The boss walls 4 other characters as well. Yeah, I mean, 45 anomaly resistance is gonna wall any anomaly character ever. My character is just Miyabi. That's why I'm saying Miyabi. But any anomaly team is going to have a huge problem with that. Despite being an Ice Week boss, both Miyabi and Hugo hate that. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's actually, well, I'm not entirely surprised because my mentality with any character going forward with Ice is I don't need Hari because I have Miyabi. This is Hoyo, or I should say, this is Zenless trying to fix that mindset because Miyabi's just that good. So it makes sense, right? Hugo hates this boss too. I'm sorry, Xavier. But Yahari doesn't. It's genuinely insane how her release fundamentally changed the structure. Absolutely. Miyabi is probably, if not the most influential release in this game's lifespan because it just changed how everything works.
Easy to hang up on annoying complaint calls, but echoes in your head? Not so simple to quiet down.
Whoa, what is that voice line? Is she actually crazy? Okay, we just came from that way, so no chests. We can't go down that way.
Sacrifices. The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
I do like this Bangbu a lot. This Bangbu's can be really fun.
The Exaltist?
So think, yeah, Yudhari's going to be paying dividends because of all the stuff coming out that's going to be ice that walls Miyabi. So, and I mean, it just feels kind of bad. You know, I really like Miyabi. She's my favorite character, and I want to play her, but I just keep consistently not being able to play her. So it's unfortunate.
Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought.
But again, the most important part, I think, is getting all the Polychrome from Deadly Assault. I would love to see how high I rank by full clearing DA, but I've only been able to do that once. But, like,
You there. Speak up.
if they keep releasing characters that walls 1/3 of my team, I can't do anything about it. Which sounds really bad, because I don't like being negative.
Snot-nosed brats.
You.
As much as I regret to say it, I don't regret Yudhari as much as now. Good. I'm glad that, I mean, like, I always like it. I almost did a 10 pull for Cypher just to do it because I really like Cypher. But I have guarantee in HSR, and I'm not throwing that at I'm not risking losing that for Cypher. As much as I like Cypher. So, yeah. I don't think that I've ever summoned on a character
Listen, friends.
with the idea to not get the character. No. Cypher's really good. She's just not good with everyone.
That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his work, hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the defense.
Truthfully, it's not being negative, it's the reality of how the game is moving. And that is true. That is true.
By the time you're ready to talk, they might not be
Still have some regrets, but don't regret it as much. Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, and if you think about it in the terms of, like, funnily enough, even the free-to-play Yudhari team struggles because the boss is hard to stun, and he moves around so much Yudhari has a hard time finishing her counter combo, which is missing. That is actually crazy. It may be one of those instances where this boss is specifically made for Shuangwang, and until she comes out, this boss is just going to be really hard. And then when we get her, he'll be really easy. It might be one of those things, because that's pretty common for gacha, like, games to release a really hard boss, give a character that makes it really easy, then the boss is now fine. Yeah, but Billy, I mean, Billy's the GOAT. Just Billy it out. That's exactly.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not good. We've been running around like headless chickens for days. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here.
But that war is really low right now. I got you. Y'all are gassing this boss up. I can't wait to fight it. And then I'm not gonna like while I fight it.
I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running.
Because just about every single character has some struggle. Nice. Maybe they'll nerf the boss. I don't know. It sounds so goofy. It does.
What? Just hand me over to the defense.
Don't give up hope.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the
Wait, sacrifice?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of... She called it, Return to the Origin.
In the visions, Senior Yes set Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows.
Is that gloomy guy? I wonder who that is.
Still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I really like the insight that we're getting to the Exaltus. I think it's really cool.
Master, your heart rate just spiked
Very rarely do we get like an insight to why the bad guys are doing what. I mean, obviously we know what the overarching goal of the bad guys is, but very rarely do we get to see the insights of like the little guys that is what we're actually fighting, and not the big people that we're trying to oppose. It's very cool.
Now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%.
Wise?
We should prioritize saving people.
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time.
I can already bet she's gonna find out that her brother is the one that's joining the whatever, and she's going to go ballistic, and that's gonna cause her to change her form.
Well then, let's keep moving.
And the reason why I wish we actually got more prominent members of the Exaltist. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I mean, technically Isolda was a part of the Exaltists, but like she's gone. And she was only around for like 2.1 updates because she was teased before Orpheus and stuff like that. So
The path is blocked by rubble. That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
I wonder. Yep, there's the puzzle. There it is. Guys, when do we think ZZZ co-op will come? Probably not. It depends on what they mean by co-op, right? If they mean co-op hollow exploration, probably a little longer. If they mean they're just coming out with very specific events that have co-op functionality, like an HSR, it could be next patch. I think it very wildly depends on what they actually intend to do with co-op. So, I don't know. Okay.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first.
HSR multiplayer is garbage. It is not ideal.
Then
I
we
will
need to
agree.
push the minecart to the rubble, right?
Referring to the co-op we saw, I do not know as of what you're talking about. So I cannot comment, as I do not know. I just turned it invisible.
The trapped person should be inside.
Yeah. I don't even know if you'd really want to call HSR's multiplayer. It's more like just like a Mario Party minigame kind of thing, and you just get to experience it with friends if you choose to. There we go. Sweet.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian. How should I address you?
Rep 2493. Dailyn here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the Top's website, navigate to the bottom right corner. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like comment?
Yeah. Didn't play. I mean, Zeka, I only play them for the Stellar Jade. As soon as I get the Stellar Jade, that's it. So, like, I agree. I don't really play them outside of the Stellar Jade. Dailyn sounds like a YouTuber low-key. You kind of have to be. You kind of have to have that YouTuber personality / voice to be, like, a customer service kind of person. She really wanted to like, share, and subscribe. Hey guys, that's a great segue. If you guys are liking the stream on my YouTube, please make sure to like the stream. It helps boost it and so that other people can watch it, and I greatly appreciate it. So, thank you. Did you see that seamless transition that I did stutter in 3 times?
This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's also a mystic. And
I didn't even play them for the jades. I mean, I kind of have to because I need to get as many jades as I can while they're available. But yeah, if you don't need the jades, then there's really not. They're not like that fun.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time.
This guy's YouTubing. What? I am actually really bad about asking people to like and subscribe and stuff like that. Like, I think I do it once every 10 or 12 videos I post, so I need to get better at that, like, really bad. No amount of jade. I mean, like, the good thing about HSR is a lot of the events are auto. You just have to click a button a few times, so, like, I can just work on stuff in the background. That's the only good thing about it.
Shifu you mentioned. Was it Banyue?
I've not done an event since like 3.1. There are some events that are good. It's just the multiplayer ones are kind of iffy. The Seal Slammers was fun. I will admit, Seal Slammers was fun.
Do you know him?
That's like the only one though.
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
Gotta use that reverse psychology. Don't like and don't subscribe. I'm not your bot. I mean, like, guys, if you don't want to, I'm not gonna make you. But like, it'd be pretty cool if you did.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
I mean, hey, that's sweet. I make the comment to like and subscribe, and yeah, we got more likes. It's awesome. But yeah. I actually need to start posting more in general. I really... Xiao. I don't know if I trust Xiao yet, because she's gonna do something bad to Banyue, and Banyue is like super chill. So I don't know if I trust her yet. Actually, I don't think I do at all, so no, that's not true. I do like Dailyn's animations. Her animations are very cool. Bye. In this economy, I think men are cool. Jab won't do anything bad. She's a playable character. I mean, that mindset's not bad to have. That's true. What is that? Is that Banyue? There's no shot that... Oh, wow. He, like, did a fidget spinner. Oh, no, that is Banyue. Let's go. That's my goat. Woo! This guy's awesome. That is awesome. Can I please play? Yes! I get to play as Banyue. Let's go. When Banyue consumes adrenaline or triggers a perfect dodge, he accumulates wrathful fires. When wrathful fires are above... That is awesome. That animation is so cool. Okay, this character is going to be sick.
Always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here.
Forward. Yep. Turn around. Smash them.
Okay. Banyue might be lit. He has... That's so sick. This is awesome. Oh, I knew I was gonna like this guy. That was awesome. I don't know the guy, but there's a game where a guy has 4 arms, kind of like, and it looks kind of like Banyue, and he just like bench presses a moon. It's awesome. I've located the Dragon Boss. Yes.
It is no issue. He is not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe. Oh.
I actually don't know what her ult looks like. Let's see what her ult looks like. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, how can you not like him? That is so cool. That is awesome. Asura's Wrath, that's the game.
Shifu.
If at least one ZZZ agent can approach at least for levels of antagonists, then I can start distrusting playable characters, but I don't think that'll happen because of the quality time. That's actually fair, Zamir. That's a really good point. That's fair.
Thanks for stepping in.
Yeah, I can see that.
We feel much safer with you here.
Shout out to the 110,528 people who are summoning for him. Right. I mean, he looks really cool. That was awesome.
For helping out.
Get your point. He's brother. Like, men are allowed to be cool. Men are awesome.
Miss Dailyn, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived.
Nothing.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
300.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this. And
Banyue Shifu is usually so humble.
Yeah,
and
it's
easygoing.
interesting.
Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different
Right.
from Shifu.
Banyue is secretly part. Well, I won't say that because I think that might be spoilers. I don't know. 300 strikes. Training that boy is like Kid Khan in the mountains, right?
Banyue Shifu.
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding. That's why. No matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller.
Xiaoguang, were you Banyue Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishuan Shifu.
Interesting. It is kind of cool that we're getting more of the dynamic between like the Yishuan Temple. Because obviously at the beginning of the game, it was literally just anyone at the Swabian Temple. And then occasionally Shifu would be called away to do stuff. But now we're getting like more of the intricacies of like the entire organization, which is really, really interesting.
Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
I wouldn't know. I'm a story. People when they're story in their story-based game.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishuan Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks
Let's not
very
focus on the sword case.
interesting.
That's very dangerous.
Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you...
Mm-hmm.
means-
I'm surprised Wise didn't piece it together. I'm here for the combat. I didn't want the story. No, my steak is too juicy. Nah. How dare there be sustenance to my combat?
Yishuan Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling all right?
Hey, her Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case. Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps the same
I don't agree.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no.
Channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself.
Really?
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
True. If you don't
How
believe
dares
me,
into
you can
Yes,
find me
it's
a
just
Shifu.
I. Lore man.
Yes, that's what Yishuan Shifu has explained.
Brother, that I don't.
That's a relief.
Okay, well, clearly
Right, my records
her
are
story is going to be
still
her taking out the sword, because that's obviously what's going to happen. That's insane.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always...
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of
I mean, and that makes sense why Shifu's so strict with her, because obviously she doesn't want a repeat of what happened to her sister.
Speaking of which, I have a small...
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to... Oh, my.
Illusion of choice. I have noticed that Zenless has gotten a lot worse about the illusion of choice, but at the same time, it's not that big of a deal.
I've got some things to take care of, so
Thank you so much for
getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't.
I love that she cares so much about the performance reviews.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who...
Yes, let's head out.
Yeah, they're really setting up Krampus to be kind of like a more... I don't know. It seems like they're setting up Krampus to be more the kind of faction that is more willing to get their hands dirty, whereas a lot of the factions that we've seen so far are just kind of like doing what they need to do to take care of people. It seems like Krampus is going to be one of the first. Mockingbird kind of gets into this category as well, but kind of more of a faction that is more willing to get their hands dirty and do the not so fun stuff. Maybe. Well, that's not good.
Gold star rep.
Yeah, there's Shao.
We're off to see that
So long as I don't do
animation
these very
super
specific
awesome.
set of actions in 2 or so hours, I'll be completely fine to carry thus cursed item. I don't know if the window's 2 hours. Obviously, I haven't done much of the story.
A warm-hearted person.
These two are so short. So hyped for the future members. Interesting.
I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget.
I'm Palworldly. Very nice. Yeah, I'm kind of on edge with Krampus. Like, obviously, yes, Krampus is a playable character. They'll have hangout events. They'll be fine. But, like... I don't know. I mean, 2 hours in real time about the time. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, right? Sounds about correct.
Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return, just as I expected.
I don't know. Like, there's something about these guys.
After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
Meat-eating rabbit? I don't know if that's supposed to be a derogatory term for those kinds of tyrants.
Will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but
Your own target?
don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed it's the
Yeah, they're going after
Thier.
Bonway, and like,
Or in
I don't
other
like this.
words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years?
Endless resentment and wailing in the ears? What? I knew Zenless got darker than the other ones, but what? What? I know what? Did Bonway do some... Xavier. Xavier. I don't know, did he?
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information.
What is it?
Earlier in the hollow, did you...
Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly...
Find out next time on Zenless Zone Zero. Don't question the... I wouldn't say that's... No.
The boss will use anyone as long as it...
To answer your question, right now we don't fully know what Banyue did. But he is a robot that was made to do a very specific thing. That's all we know.
Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. It's my own fault.
Huh?
That's why I find it so interesting. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and for...
You should cut back on these lame jokes. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes... And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Mistaking it for Gatorade. I mean, I guess depending on the color of the Gatorade, I can see it. But the bottles would look completely different. It just hit me why the new DA boss is weak to ice because of... Yeah, because everyone's getting Zhao. Which is what I was mentioning earlier. They're going to release a boss that's really, really difficult until you get a new character that makes the boss manageable. Luckily, the character that we're getting, everyone gets for free, which is really, really nice. I know ideally they just don't make a boss that makes you forced to use a character. But, worst case scenario, they don't give us Zhao either. But we do get Zhao, which is really nice. So, yes.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought...
For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the
Banyue Shifu, you are the best!
Banyue's awesome.
By the way, what should we do with the
I've heard a lot of good things about Power World. I have.
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
Crazy how the whole story wouldn't have happened if she hadn't snuck out. Well, I mean, I feel like we would still end up talking to the miner that takes us to the hollow. We just wouldn't have any way to, like, fight the enemies. So we would have... Someone else would have to come with us. Maybe we go and we get Monato or something. I don't know. But yes, it would be different if it weren't for her sneaking out.
You go ahead.
Shuyuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this...
So, you're not...
I'd rather have the date with Monato. I mean, Monato's a really good guy, I'm not gonna lie.
I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me, but...
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant
But yeah,
at
I don't
first.
know, like,
Based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand.
where's
You were
that guy?
just
It's
worried I
okay.
might act
It's
recklessly.
okay.
But don't worry. I promise from now on, please promise me you won't hide anything from...
That's dangerous.
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear? You mean Pinky Praw anyway.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others
I
for
love
more
Monato, but he's
information.
definitely getting packed up if he gets involved. I mean, we as we start to deal with more of like the higher end of the tops, I think a lot of Spook Shack, like lore-wise, is just going to get smacked around. However, lore-wise, we have the strongest person in New Area on speed dial. I don't know how many people here have watched JJK, but I would love for someone to make this animation so bad, where it's like, why is Orpel, depending on who you picked, it doesn't really matter, is in the hollow. Whoever they're with is like way over their head, and they do the Maharaga pose, and Miyabi just comes zooming out of nowhere. I don't know where she comes from, but Miyabi just shows up. Like, Miyabi is our Maharaga, like our last stand. I love it. Although, with us being in 2.0, Yishuan's probably the character that would end up showing up if we need the extra help, but like in my you know, delusions, it would be Miyabi. Miyabi comes from the sky. She would jump out of a plane for us. Anyone who picks Wise has a plus 10 IQ. I agree, Zeka. I do.
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected?
Based.
Why did he...
To meet the
Then... What do you need the ancient array for?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than...
Why would my brother get involved with...
Perhaps
I wonder
he's already
why.
secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
Shout out Hoyo, because I mean, yeah, like it when they introduce a character like Shifu or Miyabi, from that point going forward, you have to make an excuse as to why they're not around, because the story would be over if they are around. Now, Miyabi makes kind of sense because we are like a ways away from New Arity, so like I have no doubt Miyabi would run to us if we need her, but it would take her a while to get there. But Shifu's literally like right across the hall, like she's right there. So they constantly have to make up a reason as to why she's not going to show up. Or else the stakes would be like, it doesn't matter if I'm in danger because Shifu's going to come. So yeah, I would have bet that they would take her out too. I would have bet too. Words cannot describe. I would rather be mauled by a bear. It's crazy. Don't forget how fast Miyabi... I know Miyabi can run really, really fast, but I'm saying like... Even if... Well, you also have to keep in mind that Shifu's also really fast. So if both of them were to race, Shifu has a significant head start just because of where she is in correlation to where Miyabi is. And that's assuming we can even reach Miyabi, because communications in the outside world don't usually work when they're in the hollow. And with her being an official Void Hunter, she's probably not getting it immediately. But anyway, this is why I can't have fun. This is why I can never write a book, because I think way too into like the nitty-gritty parts of it. But no, in my head canon, Miyabi's the one that we always call, and she's always the one that gets there first. I just got to building Dailyn to a God's Dinner. Do you already have her level 6? I mean, she's been out for a while. Zenless has been in the update for a minute. Is she already like maxed out? Do you have her cores and everything?
Nightmares.
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I was just curious.
Maybe, Dragon?
And this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market, that's the best place.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you.
I wonder if he's gonna be like, no. Oh.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
Go look when you're done. She's up. I would need you to send your... Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can look. I can never remember the website that it is that allows me to look at people's characters. I can never remember what it is. I can never remember what it is. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Enka, there it is. I was like, it starts with an E. Like, I know that, but like, it doesn't. I'm going to actually bookmark this going forward. That way I don't have to worry about it. Or internet network, both work. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. I have it pulled up, but I want to go ahead and finish the story before I start doing any of the extra stuff. But I do have it pulled up, Dragon, and we will look at it, I promise. Yeah, so I have it pulled up, and we will look at it. I ain't get MC over her saving for Banyue MC. True. You could have preformed everything, including discs. Existed before this patch. That's really nice. I like it when they exist before. And that's another... I don't know if Zenless does this because I don't pull very often in Zenless, but it's really cool that HSR will let you look at the characters that are going to be coming out and it allows you to preform them, and you know that they're correct because they tell you in the game that that's what the resources they take. It's very nice. I'm just testing her build, and she now defends and watching you. Oh, perfect. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know if the Shiyu defense and DA assault buffs are geared towards her yet, or if it'll be when the Shiyu resets, because Shiyu is resetting very, very soon. Zenless doesn't have that. HSR and Bubo does. I feel like Zenless should have that, because Zenless is a more resource intensive game than HSR is. I understand Miyabi has someone to answer to, and Yi doesn't. She can't just up and leave Section 6 on a whim. That's what makes Yi's absence low-key funny. City in danger, and she's in a meeting. Right. So, yeah. I get it. I sense the disturbance of the right. Yeah, Miyabi's always gonna be my number one. Yeah. Does anyone know how long this quest is? Is this a shorter one? Because it sounds like it is. Like, because we're already ramping into the next day. What are both of you doing? Oh, we're in the guest room because my room's... Okay, I was like, what? Is this the first time we've been able to actually go in this room? I feel like it is. 3 to 4 hours. I got you. Okay. That's what it usually is, but like... I guess there's like usually 3 breaks in the story, so that I just did the first one, so now we have 2 more. That makes sense. So it looks like it's going to be over 4 hours. I think it would have been kind of cool to have more, to like flesh out more of Soybean Temple, to have there be a little bit of like rivalry slash disdain to the siblings coming in, because it's like Soybean Temple's huge. There's a lot of people that work with Soybean Temple and work for Soybean Temple as like trainees, but these 2 people that aren't even from Phylum come out of nowhere, are the direct disciples of the big boss, and solely work with her and Fufu. I think that'd be pretty cool to like, not necessarily to make like NPCs be annoying, but to kind of flesh out the more inner workings of like what the actual place is and how like the hierarchy system works and stuff like that, instead of having us always just interact with the top of the food chain. But I don't know. The moment for that has passed, but that would have been a really cool thing to do. On the other side, what do you guys think? Do you think she's gonna be the next like sacrifice? Because we fought Bringer in like the Apple or like the big finale of the 1.x story arc. Maybe she's gonna be the sacrifice for the 2.x story. Although they haven't really set anyone up to be the main antagonist for 3.x, so I don't know who they pick. Maybe the 3.x is gonna solely revolve around Fairy, and then the Exaltists are gonna take a backpedal. I don't know. Can't have a story that deep though. Forget depth. Summon for what? Look at distraction. Look at new character. Pull for it and spend that instead. What? Who? Sarah? Yeah, Sarah. Sarah's gonna be the next sacrifice. I can't say anything. I appreciate it, Zamara. Thank you.
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
Whoa.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found.
Whoa, my guy got a glow up. You looking nice. I'm going to beat you over the head. Why would you leave us? Okay, and now, okay. They did that thing where it's like this character that's actually like super weak is actually really strong. He just never knew when to reveal his powers. I mean, it kind of makes sense because he is a disciple working under Shifu, so like it makes sense for him to be actually pretty strong. We just never saw it because he was never playable. So I'll give it a pass this time. Kind of makes sense. Bro, his voice is different.
The clearer this form became.
The clearer this form became. Oh, is this the boss? Is this the boss that we're fighting? No wonder it's not. It's Shoyan Pro Max in dark mode, right? Like, he looks sick. His voice is also very different. I'm shiny hunting on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Very nice. Good games. Very good games.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing.
Oh, does he have a mark already? How would he get a mark already?
From the Creator. So it naturally returns all things to their true state.
They haven't updated her model. Her mark's not always present. I don't know, Paul. Is that... It looks like the new boss. Okay, admittedly, I have been spoiled a little bit. That's why I know about the anomaly resistance. And I saw for like a few seconds because I tried to pass through it really quick because I didn't want to see it. So I know his color scheme of the boss. And it looks like this.
Now they're just aimless.
So I would think so.
Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose.
I mean, it also makes sense for him to be really strong because his sister's able to wield the Qingming sword, so like, it makes sense.
By now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight.
But like,
Perhaps
do they though?
The power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
But like, do they though?
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
Insert that Walter White meme, Sarah. What the hell are you talking about? Such a good show.
But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade.
See, I do know what Guanghua, I don't know how to pronounce her name. 200 impact. I guess her Dragon, is her weapon impact substat? Is that what the weapon? I would assume so, yeah.
It gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and
no one in this world has heard of right? Like, dude. This is gaslighting. Anyway. Crit rate? Interesting. Oh, so she's more of like a DPS stunner kind of person. She doesn't do solely stun. Then the 200 impact's a huge achievement. Congratulations, Dragon.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young. When I read them for the first... Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide.
Tide? Black tide? What?
Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction. For the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay. For the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering. For the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair. And the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal.
Doesn't this just sound like... This doesn't sound like it's good. It's just be like, hey, so you know all those things you're feeling? Those are bad. And eternal purgatory. That's what it sounds like.
Eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness.
This is the... I mean, like, to be fair, we don't know much about her lore, so, like... Assuming the creator does technically exist in some form, maybe the creator's not like an omniscient thing, it's just kind of like a force of nature, so it can't think. So it's just the human brain trying to interpret power in a way that makes sense to them. So, like, maybe this is her just being crazy? I don't know.
Look at this world. Birth and death. Love
So yeah, Stan, I don't know.
power rising,
I mean, clearly
falling,
she's crazy, but like,
civilization,
there's
like
crazy
sugar,
crazy and then there's smart crazy. She's clearly
even
smart
without
crazy.
follows, chaos and disorder
How
will
long is he
still
gonna hold that
fester,
pose?
like maggots feeding on detritus. I've
Detritus?
realized that the creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The
Not
answer,
true.
huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Plot twist: the creator is just as easy. That would be hilarious, and I'm all for it.
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area.
Turns out the creator is just the heavenly principles. Instead of having red bricks, it's red mist, and that's the miasma.
We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere.
It would be hilarious if the creator's literally just a bamboo. A mysterious bamboo. Its little hands are clasped together as if it's praying.
A little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
Bro, this is the first time we've seen bamboo, like, wrapped up in this. I think. Soviet temple welcomes a new day and... Wait, what is that bamboo? Interesting. Okay. The bamboo's got my curiosity the most, if I'm being honest. Like, this is the first time we've seen like a air quote, well, we don't know if it's a bad bamboo. I'm just assuming that it is given the context. But yeah, this is can I have the files anyway? Oh, eviction notice? That's unfortunate. Anyway.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricate.
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories.
Oh no.
It won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
Quote me on this. What if the creator is the proxy twin's old caretaker, Carol herself? I guess maybe like if Carol is the creator, it's just like a manifestation of the creator power given human form or whatnot. Like it's a projection of the creator being put on this reality. I can see that, and then obviously with the creator being there long enough, that's what caused Hollow Zero to detonate, because obviously it's this huge power trying to stay on the mortal plane for super long. So like I can see that being a thing that they could go down, absolutely. Carol Arna will be involved. Oh, she has to be. There's no shot she isn't. I don't know if she has to be involved with necessarily the AI storyline, but like she's definitely involved with the Exaltists.
Uncle Biao?
All right, I'm doing great. 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a
The
time
illusion
like
of
this,
choice.
but we have a few questions.
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the
Do you
What did the person who took it look like?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestors, go away! All of you!
Sorry to bother.
There it goes again. See, like, I don't know how much, like... I see you over there. No, I want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk... Okay. I see her over there. See, I don't know how much, like... legal sway the Swabian Temple has over the people of Phallium Heights. Like, they're not a law enforcement like entity whatsoever. They just kind of choose to protect Phallium Heights from like the hollows and stuff. But like, surely, if it's really important, surely Wise could be like, actually, answer the questions now. Obviously, they're not going to do that because they're not that kind of people. But like, if it's a really bad situation, surely they can like flex the hey, do it anyway.
Oh, lasted another cross.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department custom. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on... It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Oh. Huh? What's with...
This is fabricated, isn't it? That is actually fabricated. He's not losing his documents, and this is the Dailyn can get us more in here. I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
I'm here to deal with the same issue.
Yes, you should take some time to...
Time for an ice cream break.
What?
How can she be so...
He gave them a replica? Okay, wait a minute. How is Dailyn able to... Oh, she probably promised the fact that she works for Tops. Never mind. This makes sense. A heavy, worn, and mysterious ancient tome with pages stuck together with moisture damage. Its edges are tattered, inner pages torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. From what's just barely eligible, the tome appears to document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. So kind of like what Swabian Temple's been doing.
Dailyn.
Yeah, Dailyn. It's... How did I do... Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with...
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
She's after Banyue. Like, I don't like this. I
didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Story-wise, I really don't trust Krampus. Just taking a step back and thinking of it from a gameplay perspective, it's like these guys are going to be playable. These guys are going to have hangout at events. Hoyo is going to spin it in a way that makes us like them in the end, or because like they're playable, right? They don't mind letting us hate non-playable characters, but
Alright, just scan here to submit up. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain.
I don't trust these guys.
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise...
Deal.
Interesting.
Thank you, Dailyn. You're so kind. Already putting me in the kind person category.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times feels like you see right through everything.
I wouldn't be surprised. Hmm.
Senior Shaoguan.
The array
Well, they beat me to it.
miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were
You're kidding.
I hadn't really
Oh, so
heard
now it's a
Senior
race.
mention your parents
Okay.
before.
Yeah,
Sorry, I did.
it's alright. When you think about it, how many people besides Mom and Dad were a source of they both knew a bit of mystic arts. They were free spirits, deeply in love. When later they came to Wi-Fi, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and with everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much. Just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy.
So it looks like it's going to be a race
My brother
between
said
us
that
and
before they passed,
the
they
sibling
were
to see
looking
if we
for a
can
better
get.
way to suppress the miasma.
I see.
Never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so.
Your parents. Did they perish in the mine?
Yes, it was chaos back then. I was too young. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get.
If the Angels of Evolution come after
Banyue Shifu would check in on us every
YSG.
now and then.
YSG. Why do I not know that? The two profile is following the same path as one from male character, then Void Hunter, then Pop Star. Yes, I actually mentioned that earlier. I just wasn't as specific. They're following the same pattern. Yes. This is for the S rank Billy. I think S rank Billy is going to be sick. Billy has some of the most amount of lore already kind of hinted at for an A rank character. If it's like S rank Ben, it'll be hilarious, but also really sad. Or S rank Nicole. S rank Nicole would be pretty cool. The time has come for some quick reminders. You betcha. But yeah, I think it'd be great if they have some. I mean, actually, Billy and Nicole have quite a bit of lore that could delve into their S rank versions. I feel like Billy just has the most out of all of the A ranks. Maybe, yeah, no, it is Billy.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Wise, after our parents passed, and before we went to Yinkoi Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma.
Oh, it looks like we've added some to the daily reminders.
After we settled at Yinkoi Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Because Nicole is already perfect. I mean, true, Nicole's already very strong. I don't know what her S rank would even like. Maybe they'll probably make Nicole S rank a DPS because I can't see them making Nicole just better. I can't see them doing that because they took Ambi as a stunner and then made her a DPS.
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi?
Kafka's the GOAT. Like, literally without Kafka, HSR would not exist.
Such a tragic story. Given the chaos that happened all those years ago, it makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to...
Huh?
Interesting.
Right, right.
Also, I'm
Sorry.
very excited for the
Having to let my
buffs.
parents know
Zenless is
before
buffing
we
almost
cross the line.
every
What
pity
matters now is
character.
finding my
So
brother.
I'm really
What's
hopeful that
up?
Rena now becomes good enough to the point where I don't have to commit to the mono ice as much. I'm still gonna do it because like it's fun. I get to use Miyabi in a different way, and it is strong. But I just don't want. Victoria Housekeeping is my second favorite faction, and I used to play Nicole as my first DPS. So like Victoria Housekeeping's got a really soft spot in my heart. So I want to be able to use at least one of the Victoria Housekeeping members. So like right now that's Rena, and I'm gonna hold on to her for dear life. Luckily, I am going to do the mono ice, so that's bringing Lycon in there. But I can't play mono ice all the time either, so I care. Never mind me and all my homie. I mean, Kafka's great.
Please.
Ooh.
Please. Our two children are still so young.
Oh no.
I wish I could see them grow up and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
See, they're also in darker robes, so I guess it's not necessarily symbolism for, like, evil. It's just the choice of the aesthetics. Rena isn't in the bus lift? I thought she was. I was told that she was. I've been lied to. Abby, I did know about Grace. Oh, Bernice and Ellen getting was huge. I think those are definitely deserved.
Shifu? Aren't we going to follow them?
It's nothing.
Oh, it was... He ended up hurting them, and that's how he gained consciousness and decided to follow in their footsteps of being a disciple. Gotcha. But yeah, I was told that Rena was in there too, so I'm sad. That's unfortunate. Willing sacrifice. Mm-hmm.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior... This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks.
I'm actually, I think, out of all those buff lists, I obviously have Grace, so it'd be really cool to try Grace. But I also just really like Bernice as a character. I'm glad that she's getting a buff, even though I don't have her. I actually don't have any of those characters except Soldier 11 and Grace. So, like, I don't have any of the premium characters.
But the array's purpose
It's
is
an
to
ancient
suppress
tome with the
miasma.
creator's fanfic, right?
What we've seen of the Exaltists,
It's kind of like Death Note, but instead of the Death Note, it's just fanfic. And now everyone's going bananas about it.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my...
I don't think you should go alone. That's dangerous.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors...
Probably not.
maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkuei Summit and becoming the Qingming
The muted lines are kind of funny because it's kind of jarring. Like, it keeps your attention, but it's also not intended. Interesting. God, now I'm just sad because Reen's not in the buff list. Oh man, they're talking. Or is Topps' thing gonna come to light? Probably not. Topps is way too not trust it or not. Okay, sure, bud. Thanks to the seniors, the other words I know are just kind of rude based. Okay, well, Stan, kind of what I meant, but kind of not what I meant. Okay, accidental achievement. We love that. Don't you love, like, it looks like it's windy because these guys are moving, and then Wise is almost completely static. So that means that the wind has to be coming from this door, even though Wise still isn't having... Anyway.
Huh?
Mystical array. Wait, do you mean Stan? That's what you meant. That's not what I meant. I mean, like, her statistics in game to make her viably stronger for meta. That's what I meant. Don't, no, not doing that. Not playing that card. The wind only sweeps the air. Okay, like, you cannot tell me Wise does not have Riz. Like, that is not true. That's okay, I don't judge. I mean, I appreciate you, but that's still not what I meant. Nice looking white flowers. It's okay. I understand. Okay, so we're looking for white flowers. Hasked me? Hasked me? It is kind of interesting. With them not voicing these guys, I'm catching... Like, making a game is very difficult. I'm never going to heckle a game developer for making small minor errors. Occasionally. It's fine. But it is kind of fun that since they're not voicing these guys, it's more likely that I catch it because they're not speaking it to me, you know? Welcome back, Xavier. This is what I'm saying, and I'm not taking it back. I mean, fair. Okay, so her brother's been asking around. Interesting. This isn't the guy that's losing his home, is it? I don't think so. That guy didn't have a cane. The twins' performance in 1.3 left a lot to be desired. In Zenless? I'm confused. Phony fortune teller. It's crazy trying to pawn off fortunes to like this, like Summit Senior, disciple, headmaster, disciple. That's crazy. Going at it again. That part's actually true, though. Experts these days. Well, there you go. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Is it just me, or does he kind of look like Blade? He kind of looks like Blade. If you can get rid of his tail, I'm not wrong. I refuse. I'm right. He looks like Blade, kind of. At a glance. He does. Yes! I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. I'm playing Ultimate Admiral on my main monitor right now, and I just watched 18. Is that good? I don't know any of the words you just said, Zeka, but if you're happy, that's fantastic. Remember that cutscene at the start of 1.3 where the proxy was running away from the thier on the outer ring and was getting very tired? Yeah, I do remember that. Yes. Yes, I do. That is true. I do. Interesting. Blade's been getting around first. Honkai, Nexus, Anima, and now, right? Anima's gonna be really interesting when it comes out. I don't know if we have a release date or if it's just kind of one of those like things that they just keep like, hey, don't forget this exists. Anyway, bye. I don't know. Uh-oh, so now we're gonna get Banyue lore. I mean, average ship size beats ships twice its size and mass. Interesting. Okay. Depresso. Protect him at all costs. They're killing it. So these guys remember Banyue. Ah. Yeah, so it looks like his event's going to be that thing. I love that name. That name's great. I was doing an escort playing this. And somehow won. It's just you the goat. So I wonder if Zenless is going to do that thing where the main plot is obviously going to be centered around Guang, but like he'll have an event dedicated to just him, or maybe the event is going to be dedicated to Dailyn and him because obviously Guang's taking up a lot of the main quest time. But I don't know. This is interesting. Mm-hmm.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak.
Interesting.
Back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that keeps being mentioned, some of the survivors also remember it. Seems like the array really does exist. Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day
She's
or
not.
we need to visit the old residential area near the mining.
So we're gonna go back to the hollow.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there...
All right. Once
Is this gonna be like the break of the second act, and then we're gonna go into the third act? No, it looks like it's all one act. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I did say I would watch 2 videos and I would react to a character build. So before I do... Before I start this again, this is a good stopping point. I can start watching video. Well, now that you said something, Xavier, we're going to continue doing story. No, we will watch the videos now. I want a ZZ character with a deep Southern American accent. That would be hilarious. I think it'd be funny. Okay, we are going to kind of go backwards, though. Whereas, so here's Dailyn's character from Mr. Dragon. It's his new character he just got. And then we'll go back, and then we'll go from the videos. So, I admittedly don't know too much about Dailyn. I know she wants to create an energy region, obviously, as it's highlighted here. 101 crit rate. You are critting every single time. 101 over 17 is actually pretty good. Ideally, that's only 100 because everything past 100 for crit rate is a useless stat. But getting it to be perfect is very difficult. So very, very nice. This character is going to smack. Along with the fact that you have, what is your impact? 110 impact, not too bad. Dailyn wants about 90%. Yes. Yes. Max scores 8, 3, 7, 11, 8. Fantastic. With her signature giving 24% crit rate. I wonder, while off-field, the equipper's energy increases the 1. Yeah, so she's like an off-field, on-field kind of thing. I gotcha. She's running 4-piece King of Summit and then 2-piece Swing Jazz. For the energy regen, that makes sense. And then this is just going to give everything. So, very, very nice rolls. Very nice. Yeah, all of these are going to be pretty solid. This could be crit damage. More crit rate. More crit rate. That's kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, the 6 and the 5-piece are going to be really, really difficult. Because it's the ones with the highest main stat, just RNG crap. Okay. So yeah, this is a very nice build, especially for a character that hasn't been out very long. To be able to get this to this stage is very, very nice. 2.16 energy regeneration must be nice. I'm sticking right. Having more energy regeneration is something that you... energy regeneration is probably the one stat that you end up feeling the most. If that makes any sense. Okay, and now we're going to watch one video from the Zexters, and then we will end the video section with Mr. Xavier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mute Zenless. If chat could please remind me when we're done watching this to unmute Zenless, I'd greatly appreciate it, because I will forget. I think her W engine makes up for it, though. Very nice. I haven't struggled with it yet. Yeah, we love to see that. How loud is this? What's that supposed to mean, Zeka? Not to be any kind of way, but please do try. The story is already... I mean, like, that is true. The story is already muted, but the background music kind of go crazy. Love how you immediately know mine's going to be. It's not necessarily because Zeka does more damage. It's just by nature, Pure Fiction is faster. So, you know. But yes. And yes, like I will actively pay attention. I will not go on tangents. Too many tangents. Okay, this is pure fiction using Surge and Grit. This is premium caster's team. I'm assuming the buffs that you have is going to be geared towards castress. Yeah, you're already in Blazing Grit. You already have 3 stars, so this is like not your first run through it. 34%, and you still don't have the rotation like all the way then. Was that a walking trash can? Stan, have you never played Hawkeye Star? Oh, Stan's never seen Hawkeye Star. Yeah, no, that's a trash can. And this enemy is very scary. Very, very, very scary. I used Memo Spray buff. I got you. That's what I thought. Boom. W1 is really annoying because I can't wipe the wave in one fell swoop. Gotcha. Is this the Tournament of Power? No, this is pure fiction. So the best way I can describe pure fiction in a very quick and easy way is we're going to take a lot of really, really small enemies and throw them at you really, really quickly, and you have to destroy all of them in a certain amount of turns. That's pure fiction in a nutshell. It's interesting. I mean, I cut. There you go. I was about to say you're holding on the highest and alt. Surely, yeah, I was about to say surely this knocks out the rest of the 4%. This gives you alt. You can. The jellyfish has a lot of HP. 10% is pretty big. You detonate with 69 stacks and you dragon alt. Yeah, so when you dragon alt, it'll detonate. And then when Evernight detonates jellyfish, that should give you another alt. Wave 1 doesn't have any way to end it early. I figured as soon as I saw the jellyfish, not the jellyfish, the manta ray. Still, 6 million damage is huge. Especially with it being the manta ray. That thing is so tanky. And they gave you 39% charge. Evernight still hasn't detonated her stuff, by the way. This is going to probably give you ult here, is it not? 78, that got it close. And that also just immediately eviscerated the Stingray. There's the ult, because of the healing. This is your last action in Blazing Grit. You'll get Blazing Grit almost immediately again. Or Surging, whatever. You get the buff. You'll get the buff again very soon. Actually, this reminds me. I got the highest points that I've ever gotten on Pure Fiction this cycle, and I got like, I don't know, 70,000 or something like that, or 7,000. It was really high for my standards anyway. And I was really surprised by that. Very surprised by that indeed. So. Yep. My goodness, sensory overload. This is actually, HSR does a really good job about not overloading your senses. It's just because there's so many memo sprites on the field. That's why there's so much stuff going on, is because usually you only have 4 characters to worry about. When you're playing a team like this, you have 8 characters to think about. So that's why. There is a lot of lights, though. Lots of numbers. Wave 3 Coco has a 60% ice damage resistance? Yes. Yes. Yeah, 7 mil. Just a quick, easy 7 mil. You Siren alt healer, right? Yeah, I was about to say. You do what? Evernight? Oh, Evernight and Castress buffs permanent, so you give it the highest then, correct? Oh, you give it the... Maybe you didn't do Castress earlier and I wasn't paying attention. You buff again, Evernight? Okay, there you go. True damage? Boom. Yep, true damage is insane. Yeah, you ult here to get more stacks. You activate the spawn. You probably want a Castress though, right? You don't. 40k, this pure fiction with Yank Wing. If you did that, that's a huge achievement. Congratulations, Asui. That's awesome. Yeah, I got a record high pure fiction run myself this cycle. I don't know if it was because it was easy or just because they gave me a dot buff. Probably the dot buff. This is surely going to take it out, right? Yeah, no, there's no way the dragon doesn't do 8%. Yeah, there you go. There's a cycle. Sweet. Yeah, we get to see Saber side. Yep. So you're not running Sunday or Baronia. You're running Treeby. Interesting. And then Hyceland's makes sense. She's a great debuffer. You do have action forward with Trailblazer, so it's not like you don't have anything to work with. No sustain. Yes, no sustains. Yeah, I was about to say, you're actually more likely to just straight up kill the trash can than you are to weakness break it and make it go away on its own. This also gives ult. You probably pop ult here? Yeah, you do. Just a clean wipe. Boom. Yeah, 5 million. And you get to do it all over again. Kalaba, I would love it if my Saber could just go from 100 to 90% in 2 ult cycles. That'd be great. Just wait until you see the disgusting amount of damage Saber does later. I'm excited for it. I'm assuming that's after Hyceland gets her debuffs, Treeby gives her buffs, then she gets the buff from Mem advancement. Because you don't have ult yet. You probably don't want to hold on to these ults too long because Saber likes spamming. Away we go. Boop. There you go. You don't have to use E. Oh, you do use E. I wonder why. Maybe just to refresh the stacks, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's no way you don't Hyceland slot here. Now everyone has maximum amount of debuffs. So if Saber can ult here, she will go dummy crazy. I hold on to GBs and Hyceland salt until their turn to maximize their uptime. I got you. Okay. You get ult here. Yeah, you get ult here because you get 26. All right. This, without a doubt, clears the rest of the cycle. There's no shot it doesn't. Yeah, 38 to 0. 100%. 7 million. Lygus is also going to get dog walked here. $44K is not too bad. OST gonna go crazy? Away here we go. Bop. 500,000 for Sepult Earth, by the way. Chat, can you imagine for 1 sec? Can you imagine if Astra hit for 500,000 damage with her ult? That'd be insane. Also, that's more damage than most characters hit for in Zenless because the damage numbers are different than it is in this game. I also hate those enemies. The enemies that take action when you kill someone else is so annoying because Dot just triggers it so much. This will give you push up with Saber. There you go, Saber. It's called E6S5, right? Saber's getting low. There's no shot you pop ult, right? Because that will give you... I mean, it'll take more damage, but like she has 2k HP. She has stuff to work with. $49 HP with Saber. I hate those. I do too. They suck. Boom. You push up. Saber gets ult here. Yep, and then this just kills Lygus. Boom. Yep. 14 million. Hold on. Is that 14 million? That's 14 million damage. Oh my goodness gracious. Trust the process. I'm trusting it. All right. Another 14 million, I'm guessing. Yeah, another 14 million damage. That's insane. And Saber, we trust 100%. And they give it to you again. That's crazy. Yeah, so this character just hit me for 14 million damage. Let's give her ult again. I wonder if this activates her S6, her E6, and it lets her ult twice. I don't know. We'll never know. Because she hit for 102. That's insane. Sustainless is fun to try. I don't know if I have the skill set to do that. I mean, like, I think I've tried it once already, and it was actually quite fun. I did not win, though. I did not win them. Okay. So this is one from a Mr. Xavier. He is doing, what is this? Pure Fiction? This is APOC. Okay. And he said that you didn't do anything for a minute, so we'll go to there. Okay. This is what E6 does to you, right? But I have tried Sustainless once. Sustainless, yes, I did try Sustainless for the first time against this Apox Pentilia. I did. I did not win, but it was fun. Yes. So this is actually really interesting. I don't have a single character on the Herda team that's it. Okay, well I technically have Trailblazer and Donghong, but I don't use them with the Herda. So this is going to be interesting to see how this team compares to my Herda team. It was side one that wrecked you? It was, yes. It was. I won that side. I didn't win the floor. I had to think for this APOC. I mean, I don't blame you. Once again, I really wish that me as a PC player could pause the game to do ults like that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, you don't have to E here. That's not the worst one to take away. I mean, actually, I think the idea that you just have it take Donghong or Chiribi, you want to keep the Trailblazer and Herda up as much as possible. This will give you almost push-up. Super nice. This also gives you, as we've written, which is just a little bit more damage. 14.8 million. Oh yeah, no, Saber hits really hard, especially yours. You didn't E there. Why didn't you E there? You can pause the game to alt and PC with controller. Yeah, I mean, you can, but that kind of defeats the purpose of... I don't want to plug in a controller just for that one mechanic. I am very lazy. But yes, you can on a PC if you're playing on a controller. But I wanted full stacks. You have full stacks. You have 99 stacks. Oh, you mean full stacks here. Nah, just chuck it. There's no need to hold on to it for enemy stacks. Just chuck it. As long as the Herda has stacks, you're chilling. So I said screw it. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, no, you don't have to wait on the enemy stacks. Especially with the bugs, they'll die so fast it doesn't matter. You won't benefit from trying to build stacks on them. Okay, that's good. Very nice.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
This is permanent. Boop. Yep. Okay, so most of the bugs do die here, which means you get 4 vulnerability stacks. Very nice. I will say, Ruin May would go crazy here. Obviously, it's pure fiction, but like, Ruin May would go great. Especially since you're going to hit really hard now. Yep. There you go. Yeah, now you're hitting for the million. You probably get a beat there. I don't know if you want my input. Maybe you just want me to react to it. If you don't want my input, ignore me. If only I had built Ruin May. Well, I mean, you're building good characters, so it's not like you're wasting your resources or anything. It's just specifically in APOC, Ruin May is very good. Oop. You push up Herda. That's really unfortunate. Herda was right there anyway. I'll take your input. Okay. But yeah, no, the Herda is just gonna eat everyone up for breakfast. You only hit for 833. Why are you not hitting harder? You have your signature Lycan, correct? You don't. You have your signature Lycan or not? You being able to pause the game is throwing me off so much. You do have her signature Lycan. Okay, you do have it. And I know your Herda's crit rate's better than mine. Is it Donghong? I can see you spamming the pause button. Interesting. I mean, this is side 4, so like my herd is not hitting too much harder. I'm in the process of farming up a 4-piece warrior goddess set for Hua. Hua's a very good character. I like that set for her. You are very close to getting push up with Trailblazer as well. You see, you thought you'd get it too. I thought you were going to as well. Ooh, getting Trailblazer before Kurt is sad. Are you stuck on endgame? In which game? Or HSR or Zenless? Which one? I'm doing that while running Zenless most of the time. Right? You ult here, yep. Both? Not really. Well, okay. I don't mean to keep pausing the video. So in Zenless, I just full cleared Shi defense. I have no problem with Shiyu. I don't know anything about the new DA boss. I would like to finish the story before I learn anything about it because it's like pseudo spoilers kind of stuff. So I don't know anything about DA, and I'd like to keep it that way if you don't mind. I was spoiled a little bit. I know that Miyabi can't fight him, so that's fun. In HSR, I don't think I'm stuck. I mean, I can't full clear MOC, but I also don't expect myself to full clear MOC anymore. So like, I'd say no. I think I'm fine. Why? Did they change something in endgame to make it harder? I don't know what it is. I feel like you should be hitting more than 800,000. You can round up to 900,000, but like you should be hitting harder than that. Yeah, you should be hitting at least 1 million. Do you have E1 Tribby? You are playing this very well, Xavier. But do you have... I heard you say you couldn't clear floor? Oh, I had a little bit of trouble with APOC last floor, this side with the bugs. But I did end up clearing it. I had a little bit of trouble, but that was just because I had to actually like think. I should do the new anomaly. Is there a point to me doing it though? Like, I can't get any Astra. Well, there's no Astrite in attribute, but like I also just can't clear it. So like, is there a point? Also, Subaru, it's nice to see you. How you doing? Free self-molding resin? I mean, we do like that. It's very nice. But I don't think I can beat enough of it to actually get that resource, though. Which is sad. I don't even do an anomaly. I usually don't either. You're getting... Saber can stomp K3. Your Saber, maybe. My Saber, I don't know if my Saber is considered good or not. I don't think she is. The Avatar thing is... But for... They're usually... Oh, I say that there's only been 2 cycles of Anomaly, but there's usually, like, 1. Yeah, the shields go crazy. That's awesome. Nothing but a force. Chibi bonk. Yeah. So okay, when you're fighting this boss specifically, occasionally it is better to focus on the small bugs because you care about breaking the spar as fast as possible. So sometimes it is good to use the Herta's big massive ult on the adjacent bugs. The only good thing about the frame is the diamond one. I think it'd be cool to try, but I don't think I could do it. So I know that there is a player that actually fully cleared attribute anomaly with a free-to-play team. Like a free-to-play player fully cleared it. I bet that's fantastic for them. But they did have to use very specific characters in very specific ways, which some people just don't have. Ulting with RMC at 98%. Yeah. You need to reapply shields. I mean, you can't because Donghung's being limited, but you need to try. As soon as Donghung becomes available, you gotta start. You gotta like hit. We all make mistakes. Yeah, it's fine, Xavier. It's fine. Yeah, you wanna try and cycle bugs as fast as possible here. And which is another reason why Rune Mei is so good, because she allows you to break him faster and the small ones easier. There's higher difficulties for the anomaly attribution king stage. I bet.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Only the Herda. Yeah. So I don't know if you plan to, Xavier. I know Chibi just had her banner, so it's not going to be an immediate thing. But if you ever want to use Chibi more, go for her E1 instead of her light cone. But that's if you want to. If you don't want to do either, that's fine. Because Chibi E1 is probably one of the strongest E1s in the game.
Never seen perfection before.
If not the strongest. I am not getting E1 Chibi. That's fine. Yeah, this is just unfortunate. You're getting CC'd, like, really bad.
Expand your thinking. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Curiosity. There's a endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
You've had me so locked in on this video, Xavier, I'm not even talking. I'm not even playing the game. You...
Watch it crumble.
Memo first. And then use her to ult. But that's also not that big of a deal. Okay, you gotta clear out those bugs, or you're gonna take a lot of damage here. Yep, and then you ult. Perfect. Made a small mistake, and that's fine. Again, everyone makes mistakes. It's, as long as you know it, then that's fine. See, now the Trailblazers are starting to smack. You get Herda. Very nice.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Yeah, you started off with a very skill point positive rotation, and now it's kind of gone downhill. But you get, it's fine because you're getting CC'd to like all hell. You pop. That's smart, yeah. Because now you get the bonus for breaking. That's very smart. I missed out on the Herda again. Did you just not have the summons, Subaru, or were you saving for someone else and they just happened to come out at a bad time? Evernight threatened me? I mean, fair. I would love to have Evernight too. There you go. Now, there you go. That's where the damage is coming from. There's the mill. I had to pull in her back. I mean, I get it. I respect the decision. Yeah, now you're going positive. That's fantastic. We love that. You have Mem. I still don't have a single limited air edition. I think the only one I have is... The only one I have is the Herda. Why do reruns ever happen at a good time? So I think back in the day, back when HSR first came out, there would be times where they would where each banner, there would be a new character and then the phase would be a rerun. There would not be two new characters. So those were like rest banners, right? And so those would be good times for characters to rerun. But because Enforis had every update be a new character, there was no like good moment to just take a banner to save anything. So that's why there was never a good rerun opportunity, because every update had a new character that could potentially be really good. That's why. During the run, I wasn't even focused on skill points. And I mean, like, that's fine. As long as you don't hit 0 when you need to use the Herda ult, it's not like a huge deal. Especially since Mem's already on field and Tribi has 3 turns of her stacks. So, like, as long as you don't run up Tribi stacks, you're, like, skill points are not your biggest concern. You do E here, though. Very nice. Nothing but a force. That's... This should be game here. Almost. Nope. Almost. Yeah. Next cycle, you got this. Oh, you're so close to Trailblazer.
My purpose is to protect.
Would you watch if I killed the boss? Sure. There you go. See, perfect clear. I mean, gotchas and generals. True, 100%. Gotchas in general, I like this. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, this is the next stage of APOC. Okay. Gotcha. All right. We got Castrus Premium. I used the bug. Very nice. Yes, I would. Keep in mind, Subaru, if you're talking about the new boss, I will watch it, but if you don't mind me watching it after I've done the story, which will be tomorrow. But yes, I will watch it. Marionette. Sure, that's fine. I'll watch it. Yeah, 100%.
Just a small prelude. Flowers bloom for
Yeah, just spam Cyrene alt or E. I've managed to score 3,958. Very nice. Very, very nice. This day is the highest score I've ever gotten. I mean, fair. That is such an interesting shot. Yeah, she needs to summon more flowers. Unfortunately, Xavier, I can't give you any tips on how to play this team because I don't have this team. So this is me just going to be reacting to this one. Yeah, you just spam the ever-loving crap out of Cyrene ult E so you can get her ult faster. Perfect. Gotta go. I do know that Castrus and Everknight's buffs are permanent, so you want to buff those two first, and then just continuously just keep buffing Hyacinth. That part I do know. Only thing I know about this team. What, 330 million? Yep. 31,000? Yeah, it's unfortunate she doesn't have any flowers out. Hyacinth doesn't need to be targeted? Gotcha. That's gonna do nothing. Yeah, doesn't matter. There you go. Now you can go ham. What is the difference between the blue and the red jellyfish? I don't know the difference because I don't have her. I was more shocked about the Herda run. I mean, the Herda one was very well played. Very well played. And you're going to fully heal here. Yep. She gets buffed automatically whenever Cyrene ults at all. Oh, sweet. Red does more damage. Gotcha. That's what I figured, but I didn't know if there was like any other bonus to what they do. Yeah. Darkest riddle state? Right. Blue is not. Okay, gotcha.
Don't blink. Make the sky heal the twilight. Please cherish the blue tear.
That's unfortunate. There you go. You get it anyway.
Embrace a new life.
Again, the music's fantastic. Hoyu just has a really good music division. I don't know if the music division covers all their games, or if it's just one per game, but they're really good. Are you Cyrene ult and Hyacinth for energy? Gotcha. That's the last deck, is it not? Although you broke, so that's good.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
Very nice. 22 million's insane. Hi.
Life is not so fragile as you wish.
48% one is very nice.
Don't blink. Make the sky heal the twilight.
You don't have that much HP lost. Yeah, you're not going to get to 100 with Castrus. You'll get close, though. This detonation's probably going to get you there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Darkest Riddle, she applies 30% vulnerability to all enemies herself and every... Gets 60% damage boost and all her immunity. That's very... Okay, wow. Very nice. That is awesome.
Next time it rains, I'll be there, umbrella in hand.
Time to end this.
That's
Also turn on the permanent display of the action order. That would be helpful. I forget that that's not on by default.
Embrace a new life.
Turn on what now? Oh, that's unfortunate. One lived. The numbers of the value action. Yeah, like it'll inject numbers on this action line.
Embrace a new life. May death protect
This at least destroys 2 flowers, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Sweet, very nice.
Don't blink. Make me the sky.
It is very helpful.
Time for some sweet dreams.
I don't. The numbers are very helpful.
Rise and shine. Show me the way. Thanks. All energized. Lay this. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
I shall remember this one.
This breaks here. Yeah, perfect. You're gonna do so much more damage now. It's gonna be awesome.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us. I'm waiting.
And what you need to unbreak my account? If you want my humble 2 cents, I would say Withering Waves. If I had to pick some error, I would say Withering Waves. Very good video. Very, very good video, Xavier. Very happy for you. Very happy. All right. We have a little bit more time to stream, so I'm probably going to end up doing this, and then whenever we get a break, that's when stream will end. So. Ooh, I can select another. Should I bring the obby? I don't know who. Do I want to bring anyone? Do I have to bring anyone? I don't think so. I can bring Trigger. Bring Fufu, okay.
Now it's my turn.
I can do that. Bricked. Don't have Ju1 brick team. I mean, like, Subaru, do you have an M6 Ju1 or no? Are you getting there?
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
M0?
Got one for complaints.
What am I going to do with you? Mindscapes makes the game unfun. That I can agree with.
Attacks from behind hurt the most.
I'd get M1 at most. I would like to have a few characters of mine that have a little bit of Mindscapes. I don't think I would ever go for like M6.
The next line
But I would like to have some Mindscapes for some characters.
reflecting the void, right? No. It should be enlightenment within? Oh! Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Jingming!
Don't run.
This is so cool. He is so cool. That's awesome. You know when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew you wanted to begin with? Yes, it's kind of like when you flip a coin and then you subconsciously hope that it lands on one side that represents the one that you actually want. 100%. What is Bonway smoking? Apparently the Dragon Balls.
The next part should... Huh?
Yeah, so she's forgetting the
Maybe we should take a break.
spell cycle for her thing that's going to cause her to lose all of her memories. Sweet!
Maybe it's because I'm walking this...
Are you sure you're all right? We could take.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I
Really.
can't wait to have to
Stellar
fight you.
separation. Qingming leads the way. See?
Your sword's gonna go Bazonk. I don't know why Bazonk came out. I meant Berserk anyway.
We're getting close.
It's gonna be like up there, isn't it?
Barricade ahead.
I don't need the AV, thank you. I mean, if you don't need it, you don't need it. Okay.
The path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
It's such a cool, like, I want to get his stacks. I didn't really pay too close attention to his,
Premium support.
yes! It's so cool. Banyue's awesome. So it's so cool. Let me go ahead and do that. Perfect. He's also very fast, which is really nice. That is one of the things that I got like horribly spoiled on. Since I had Rena at the start of the game, I was so used to having a fast character to just run around with. Especially since for whatever reason at the beginning of the game, there were like time trials and stuff. So if you picked a slow character, you were not going to have a fun time doing those. So yeah. I don't know. I got really lucky with Rena. We probably want to change these tracks. I guess not. We have to go inspect it first before I can start doing the puzzle. It's crazy how they did it. I know. I think they're selling Banyue short. Like, I don't think, like, obviously, yes, the game is predominantly males, so, like, they're going to want to pull for Shenguang over, like, him. But, like, he is so cool. I've been trying to swap the tracks already, please.
Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
But I don't want to. Do I have to?
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
Although he is like actually really fast.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
Okay, are you gonna let me blow it up or what? Because I don't. Oh, I see why. Okay, I got you. That makes more sense. I was confused as to why I couldn't just swap it like this, but that's not how that works. This track does not exist, apparently.
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once.
And kaboom. You know how cool it would be if we could blow up stuff with our eyes? Probably not actually a very good idea.
The other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
The case for the swords. They do look really cool.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt and on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is there was a figure.
Glad I got fixed up post
Tall
beta.
and steady,
Right?
holding me and my brother. It felt safe. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us.
I wonder if that's Banyue. I wonder if she's talking about Banyue.
The wind in my ears.
That figure was the one who saved you in senior year.
No, I don't. But that was when I realized.
That's gotta be Banyue.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, that's gotta be Banyue. There's no way it's not. Like, those two are connected by their past.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Yeah, those things.
I wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way. Surprise attack! You're now connected with the Gold Star Rep. Forward!
There we go.
even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Oh, I agree, Samara. I agree.
One instant, 1,000 visions. We tigers are on it. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Back off.
Unexpected call.
I'm here.
It's so good. Banyue's awesome. That's how he works, right? Try some directional combos with Banyue. I have no idea how Banyue works.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're
Time truly is relentless. Just the wind whistling through these empty windows.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want
Sure, Zaka, yeah.
That's probably for the best. Every Banyue.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Oh no. Oh, that's the dad. That's their dad. Oh no.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel.
I don't know where you come from. And this old lady can't even see what
Oh
you look
no.
like.
If I were to give Hyacinth my caster set, why would you do that?
Suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Mission named Rebirth? So it's kind of like what happened to Seed Senior. So is Banyue also gonna end up being shut down? Maybe? I hope not. Banyue's sick. I mean, I didn't want Seed Senior to be shut down either.
Hey.
Mountains fall, earth shatters.
Interesting. Alright, time to go snooping. Give me some chests. I'm assuming this area will be open to us to explore after this stuff is over, and then it'll have like the usual Bangbo exploration stuff, chests, visions, like that kind of thing. So I don't expect there to be actually any chests. If not, maybe like one or two. But just to be safe, because I do need the polychrome. I want to make sure that I have the option to get them. Oh wow. Yahari's not here. How's this happening? So is he finally getting, like, backstabbed? Hmm. Oh, so it's Wise doing this. Interesting. Oh, if he ends up turning into a sacrifice, that'd be diabolical.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, yet the moment I got here, some
That's called compartmentalized memories. Compartmentalized memories.
should be a platform. He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the Lumite ore mined from... I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. How I'm afraid of forgetting his
169 is very nice speed.
Why don't you check out the other places first?
All right, I'll check other places.
Alrighty, Batman. Not bad. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. Okay, so none of that. I really wish I remembered where that thing is that lets me view the story and its like completion. Alright, there, here it is. So we have 2 more acts? I thought there were only 3. There's 2 more acts of this? Wow. Okay. Interesting. What does this want? I'm not looking at the assault. You can't make me. Okay, so that is unfortunately all the time we have for today's stream. Tomorrow we will be streaming at the regular time. You know, I started the stream an hour early because I had something going on, but now I don't. So we'll be finishing up the story tomorrow. If we have time, we will also... I really hope to finish these events. If not, I'll just do them on my own time. They're not super important, I think, to the lore. We do get a free Bangbu, which is really nice. So I will end up doing these just on my own time if these aren't integral to lore. That way I can get the polychrome from them. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, if you could leave a like on the stream for the YouTube side, that'd be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow.